everybody. How are we doing? How are we doing for Foley Fables 2064 Read-Only Memories Part 4? 4, I think. Anyway, so previously we were tasked with locating or trying to figure out why certain news articles were being changed and altered to seemingly be very vitriolic towards the human revolution, who are a human supremacy kind of, or natural human supremacy kind of political group, and a lot of news articles talking about them were changed later on, between time of publishing and between time that they actually hit the internet. They were altered to be much harsher towards the human revolution. We tracked that back to a strange kind of alteration in brain chips that somebody had done that has seemingly given them remote control of people. And as we tried to bring this information to light, the person who seemingly was the patsy for the whole situation was like, fuck this, I'm getting out of town, and decided to leave. But before they could do that, they were run over by an unoccupied truck. So yeah, they got Final Destination, basically. And now, instead, we are taking a different path. We are trying to talk to somebody who works for Parallax, which is like this big faceless corporation. But they basically want a care package. They want to get out of town. So they want money, they want a passport, and they want something else. I can't remember what the third thing is. But yeah, they want a bunch of stuff. So that is kind of what we're doing right now. We got the money. We hit up our Auntie Flores to get the money. And now we need to figure out how we're going to get them their like documents and so on. So I absolutely do not remember what was our next goal. We're going to Lexi for some reason. Okay.
I didn't expect you to show up.
All right.
I was just about to wrap up booking these two, now that they've had a little time to sit underneath the weight of their shenanigans.
All right, we were going to talk to these punks. That was it.
Who the hell is this chump?
I'm going to enjoy kicking the shit out of him.
The ROM is owned by the guy whose place you trashed. They're both helping clean up your mess.
Huh. We didn't do nothing that bad. This is bullshit. Oh, my dad's gonna kill me.
Not if I kill you first.
That before you decided to take your street art to the wrong street. A little community service never hurt anyone. It'll be a learning experience.
You'll all have plenty of fun. I think my microphone's a bit loud. I'm gonna push myself down a little bit there. Okay.
And we would have gotten away with it too if it weren't
For
for
you meddling kids?
Chad, shut up!
Shut up, Chad.
Don't call me that, Ollie! I told you I'm Starfucker now!
Great name.
So what's the point of watching all those ancient cartoons with you if I can't use the joke?
Don't dig us any deeper. We're in enough trouble as it is.
They say it in every episode!
Mm-hmm. But they're also the bad guys who say that.
We're not on a television show, jerk. We were arrested by real cops.
What? You think they haven't seen the show?
Why do you always think everything is a damn joke, asshole?
Oh, now look who's swearing. Goody two-shoes.
Boys, if we're done arguing.
I had more.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, whatever.
So, what brings you to my lair?
You asked me to come here, I think. Mind bending the rules a bit, these two might be able to help. I need to borrow the two of them. I've just the idea for their community service. Just the idea for their community service.
Oh, great. Now what? We gotta pick up your dog's shit or something?
Yeah, only I don't own a dog, so you're picking up my shit, basically.
I
don't think it's about a dog.
How would you know, Ollie? You Jake Hunter now?
How do you even know who that is?
I don't even know who that is.
I got into your vintage games. I'm totally nailing the detective references today.
Did the two of you ever shut up? I swear I should lock you up just to spare the city of your ceaseless jabbering.
Yeah, we can do that after I've made use of
My
them.
position as a servant of the public demands it.
I'm not sure bad referential humor is illegal, ma'am.
We'll see what's illegal, Chief.
Dude, bad? You're supposed to be on my side.
Ugh.
We really could use their assistance, Detective Rivers. It's my apartment in a way. Isn't it up to me to decide whether I press charges?
Not even remotely.
Uh,
But fine, take 'em. I can't handle being within earshot of the blue one any longer.
Alright.
Aw, I thought we were really making a connection, Detective.
Sorry about Chad, ma'am. He doesn't mean harm.
That
We're very
Starfucker.
grateful. We both need to check in with our families first, so we'll meet the two of you back on Market Street, if that's okay.
Of course.
As long as you
We'll meet
actually
there,
meet
Oliver.
us. Because if you don't...
What a waste of my time.
Indeed. Get over it. Sorry again, Lexi. We'll make sure they're useful to the case. Second one.
Don't worry. It's a hassle, but you know what we say. Gold in peace, iron in war. Back to the grind again. Stay safe, deputies.
Okay. I guess we're going to Market Street. Zoom in. Have they fixed the machine? Okay, it looks like they fixed the machine. That's good. Alright, where are our boys at? There they are. What's up, Starfucker?
The two of you are like a fuzzed sync-wave, even if you got us off the hook for that apartment job.
We appreciate that, by the way.
Good. Well, you can appreciate it by helping me out here.
Yeah, sure. Let's just get this over with. Riding this out is freaking exhausting. Then we'll be all squared up. For good.
We'll see.
Right. What do you need us to do?
I need to pick up my shit. I thought we were talking about this.
Some illicit activity that, statistically, individuals in your age bracket are likely to have experience with.
Oh, so this is one of those things where you need a streetwise kid to show you the ropes.
No, I don't need to be shown the ropes.
So,
Just do it.
What's the thread?
Pick up,
B&E,
pick
war
up
driving,
my
copyright
shit.
infringement, search bombing?
Search bombing.
Is search bombing actually illegal?
What is search
It's against
bombing?
the terms of service, so probably, at least
Oh.
in California.
If it's a corporate owned police service, then yeah, probably. I need to buy some fake IDs today if possible. Just introduce us to whoever at your school does IDs.
My school? You don't know me like that, but whatever. Ollie can whip up a couple that'll work good enough to get you past a bouncer or a cop doing sniff tests.
Yeah, we're gonna need a
He's
little bit better than
wizard
that.
with a printer and a lifted wallet.
It's more complicated than that. We need falsified passports that can get two people past the border safely.
Oh, yeah, I don't think Ollie can do that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Not without equipment a lot more expensive and illegal than what I already have.
What about that guy who got at least that unrestricted mesh card when she was on probation?
Yeah,
That's
let's
not
talk
really
about
the
him.
same thing, Chad.
Still,
But it wouldn't hurt to give him a call. Give me a few minutes. This guy is pretty sketchy. Very cloak and dagger.
you have exactly
Have to play middle.
4 seconds.
Excellent. I'll forward you the relevant documents and photos.
Oh man, now I'm starting to feel left out. Ollie gets to show off all his cool connections.
Oh well, Starfucker. At least you have that name.
You sure you don't need someone's head kicked in a little? That's my area of expertise in our little duo.
You just go kick the shit out of Fairlight, I guess. I really don't like him.
Well, that and petty larceny.
Cool, do that.
We might have something that will suit your skill set. Let's just get the passports first, if you can stay calm for that long.
You sure yap a lot more than any of the ROMs I've ever owned. What's the deal?
No deal.
You install some new conversation routines Ollie ain't had the chance to nerd out about yet?
I guess so.
Well, they're top notch. Very bleeding edge.
I don't run traditional ROM VI personality software.
Turing, shut up. Do not tell him these things.
I am, in fact, the first fully safe
God damn
machine in
it. Turing,
Fables.
shut up.
Well, at least that I know about.
Which means what exactly?
Oh, okay, it's
In
fine.
English.
He didn't understand you. Fine.
It means he's a person, Chad, not a toy. Now keep it down. I'm still on the phone.
Oops. And yes, what he said.
Well, that's awesome. You ain't so bad. For a tin can.
Tin can? Really? I'm composed almost entirely out of plasteel and silica.
Well, that's not much better for the environment, Turing.
Has no one come up with better insults for robots since the turn of the century?
No?
ROMs have been out for almost 2 decades.
Yeah. That's a good point. Give me a sec. I'm pretty good at name calling, too.
Okay, you work on that.
Oh no.
Let's give
I'm
Turing a nickname.
sorry I brought it up.
Just hold on a second. Underclocked? Oh, Bitbrain!
Don't hurt yourself, Chad.
I'll get back to you, Bubblehead.
Bubblehead works.
Okay, I talked to the guy.
I can't.
He said he'll do it, but he only works in trade. A couple of passports are gonna run us... one signed poster for Magical Commander Yukino? Yukino at the Gates to the Deep?
Who?
Course. It's always that Japanese crap.
It's not my fault they make the best VR dramas. Maybe you can do better?
Probably.
Anyway, where can we get a poster like that?
Come on, you know where. Back in the fucking cafe.
I'm not sure. Probably nearby. I've done switches with this guy before, and he never asks for something that'll take too long to get.
It's convenient of
My
him,
guess
really.
is he's a local that uses people like us as a way to nab something he's had his eye on. We'll help you look for it.
It's okay, I know where it is. Chad and Oliver joined your party. Great. Just what I always wanted. Anyway, I think we know where it is. Why did I go backwards? Go this way. No. This way. Alright, into the cafe.
Oh, there it is!
Yeah, look, I told you. I knew where it was.
I knew I saw a poster for Magical Commander Yukino somewhere around here. I should have remembered Ramona had one.
You know this lady?
Sure. We talk sometimes when I'm getting our drinks. You're usually too busy provoking people to notice.
Makes sense. His name is Starfucker,
You
after all.
call it
He has to look
provoking.
around for stars.
I call it spontaneous enthusiasm for healthy rivalry.
There's a bit of a line. We'll have to wait a few minutes before we can talk to him.
No, just unleash Starfucker on them. Or we can wait, I guess. That's fine too.
We could just do a smash and grab. Simple and effective.
No, look, I know Ramona, it's fine.
Don't do that.
We'll just have a chat.
She knows who we are.
Us too.
This is the most boring felony I've ever been an accessory to.
Look,
Well,
just stand in line.
feel free to wait outside.
Like a bunch of clumps? Er,
Chumps? Yeah, chumps. It's
what
chumps.
is the big picture anyway, Blue Bomber?
Ooh, Bomber.
I'm
Not
sure
bad.
why
Mega
you
Man.
spread it around, Chad. For either of us, the less you know, the less reason anyone has to bother you.
And by bother, we mean run you over with a truck.
Screw that, Static. I'm not heading to juvie not knowing what for.
Then don't go.
Spill the beans, or I'll spill them for you.
Your persistence is already legendary, Chad. Fine.
Turing, shut up.
If you really must know,
He mustn't.
we are going to trade the passports for some information regarding the disappearance of my creator. His apartment was the one you trashed.
Little shits.
Oh shit, that Hayden dude is your dad? And they snatched him? Oh, that's so messed up.
They murdered him, actually.
Well, Dad, after a fashion, he raised me.
He made you too, Chief.
I hope you find the dudes that took him. I hope he's okay.
He's not.
It seems very unlikely.
Oh man, I don't know what to say, you know? I mean, I still have my dad, but he's...
Not a starfucker?
He's never really been around. Too busy trying to save the world from itself.
Is Jim Sterling his dad? Or is, or James Stephanie Sterling? Or is Fairlight his dad, maybe?
Even now, he's over there standing in front of that damn clinic.
That's him. He's James Stephanie Sterling.
And I thought I could find a way to make him... Whatever. I might as well nuke that drive. It ain't gonna sink.
I think I understand what you mean, Chad.
Hell yeah! Dudes gotta stick together, you know?
Dudes?
Yes, you're a dude, Turing. Maybe?
Don't matter if you're a robot or what. We all got the same shit to deal with. Gotta grab destiny by the horns and make your own mark.
From the mouth, the babes. Smarter than you look, Chad. Pretty open mind for a kid who tags for the HR. Oh, Human Revolution, right? These are all kind of insults, really. You smarter than you look, Chad.
People keep saying that. I keep wanting to punch them for it.
It's probably the hair.
You think? Well, I ain't willing to give up my dude just so people will think I'm a brain. Got an image to protect.
I still think it would be better in yellow.
Yeah? Maybe we can get a box of dye on the way home.
A box of dye?
The line has finally cleared up. Let's go talk to Ramona.
Hey, Ramona. Gonna steal your shit. You okay with that?
Hey, Allie.
Salutations, Ramona.
Ugh, just say hi.
What can I do for you all?
We need your poster.
Ahem.
Oh, this is my friend, Chad.
Starfucker.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
We were hoping you might be
Okay.
able to give us your assistance, Ms. Rogers.
We want to make a trade for that magical Commander Yukino poster over there.
But we don't actually want to
It's
make a trade.
necessary
We
for us
just
to get some
we
pretty
just
important
want the
information.
poster. Just give us the poster.
No way. Not happening. Nuh-uh. Yukino is off limits.
This is literally a matter of life and death, Ramona. We can get you another. It'll only take a few days. No time for this. Go get it, Chad. This is literally a matter of life and death, Ramona.
How does life and death depend on a nerdy poster? Look, I don't even care. That poster was signed by Takeko herself. It's one of a kind.
That's
and
probably
I'm not giving
that's
it up.
probably why they want it. Really, to be fair.
I'd rather not drag you any further into this than necessary, but I promise that we're not overstating it. This is a dire situation and people have already died.
Several, actually.
Jeez. Look, whatever you're doing sounds sketch as hell. I and Magical Commander Yukino herself want no part in it.
I don't know. Magical Commander Yukina would probably want to help us.
I don't even see how the poster can help.
Man, you nerds sure do love your cheap crap from the net.
Cheap crap.
God damn it, Chad.
You know, that poster is worth hundreds of credits. Maybe
Wow,
more.
entire hundreds.
Takeko passed away years ago, so there aren't any more of them getting signed. It's special.
Sure it is.
How do you even know it was her who signed it? Or them, I suppose.
He doesn't get it. He's not in the fandom.
Thankfully.
We can get you another one. We really can't. We don't have time for this. Go get it, Chad. Let's see, maybe she'll believe us.
It's not just a poster. It was a gift from someone.
Ah, this is a problem.
Someone I care about, okay? Besides, you can't get another one. Takeko passed away a few years ago.
Yeah, I know, you mentioned.
Perhaps there's something else that would make a suitable trade?
You aren't hearing me, are you?
When hearing you, I'm just choosing to
Simple, Bob.
ignore you.
You can't replace that. Look, you'll just have to order something off the mesh, because you can't have this one.
Oh, we don't have time. This lead will dry up by then.
Keep me out of this.
Get it, Chad.
Hell yeah! I knew we'd get to the smash and grab.
I'd like to see you try.
Go for it, Chad.
I'd like to see you try stopping me.
Chad, we're not stealing anything.
Come on.
None of your asses are stealing from me. And for the record, way less moe than I thought. I'm sure whatever you're working on is important, but it sounds way too illegal for my taste. I'm not giving up that poster, and there's nothing you can do to convince me otherwise.
Please, Ramona.
Nope.
This isn't a joke, Ramona.
Okay, enough. How about this for a trade? I have an original keyframe cell from Pretty Champion Sailor Sirius, signed by Takeko at home.
Whoa! You have a signed Sailor Sirius cell? That's super rare!
Somehow I don't think he does.
They stopped doing keyframes by hand right around the time of her death.
You can't be serious, Ollie! You have that thing framed on your wall! Anyone shut up about it for a week after you got it!
This is important, Chad. You can't say you wouldn't do the same thing if someone had your dad. Think about Turing. I can't ask Ramona to give up something important to her if I'm not willing to do the same.
Maybe.
Look, okay, I don't know what's going on, but you can't give me that cell for the poster.
But we need...
Yeah, you'll get the poster.
Nice.
Whatever you're doing, it must be really important if you'd be willing to give that up. Do you have something more equal to trade, Ollie?
A couple of things, maybe.
We'll talk about it then. Maybe you can find me another one too.
Nice.
Go ahead and take the poster.
Yoink. Is it the Duck Game one? Can we take the Duck Game poster? Ah. You got the signed poster.
Thank you, Ramona.
Yes! I can't tell you how much it means to us, Ms. Rogers.
Sure. And, you think I could see that cell sometime, Ollie?
Oh yeah. Get in there, Ollie.
Of course. I'll bring it over when we talk about the trade.
So cool.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly look at the Duck Game. Don't waste too much time quacking, or you'll be a sitting... Well, you know. Alright. Now what?
I don't like the way she was flirting with you, Ollie.
Why not?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Ollie, come on, man.
I know flirting when I see it, and I'm saying I don't like it. Not one bit.
just talk about old anime sometimes, Chad.
Uh-huh.
Neither
Uh-huh.
of us are interested in the other.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Sure.
I'm with Starfucker on this
Now,
one.
what's next?
Go ahead and call this number, Turing. He'll want to set up the drop with you, now that I've introduced you to him.
Sure. Change the subject.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call him right now then. It's ringing.
You the ones looking for some papers?
Yes.
We are, and we have the requested payment with us.
Good. We're gonna do this real professional-like. You know Stardust?
I do, yes.
Head there. Leave the poster behind the Mega Phobator arcade cabinet and get out. Come back 10 minutes later, and your stuff will be behind the machine.
I understand.
Good. I'll be waiting.
Well, that was very mysterious.
Yeah, that's how this guy is. I don't even know his name, and I've been getting things from him for a few years now.
You think it's Ramona? You think this is an elaborate attempt for her to figure out what we're doing?
Who cares? Let him play Spy Master if he wants. Let's hurry up to Stardust and get this over with. I've wasted enough of my day with this crap.
Alright, Stardust.
Go inside to make the drop.
Yeah.
I'll wait out here.
Alright.
Yeah. Don't want to get her IDs taken.
I suppose I should feign surprise.
Hey, it's a pretty cool set. Even if it is like 1,000,000 years old.
They don't really care about the IDs unless you try to hit the bar.
Found that one out the hard way.
We would have been fine if you hadn't taken a swing at the bouncer.
Good stuff, Starfucker.
So I like the hard way.
We'll be right back, gentlemen. Try not to set the building on fire while we're gone.
There's no bouncer.
No security right now?
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, where's security? Unless unless it is the bouncer? Starfucker, yep. How's it going, Automakai? He has a great name. Get me a drink, guys.
Hey friends, what can we get for you?
Oh yeah, I need to do that too. Alright, here, Tomcat asked me to drop this off with you.
All right, Tomcat asked me to take that off your hands and pass it on to them later. Thanks for getting it to me.
Data cache
I won't
removed.
pester you about what it is.
Good, because I don't know what's on it.
I know things are always very hush-hush with Tomcat. I'll make sure they get it later today.
Excellent. Thank you.
Cool. Now get me a drink, Majid.
Hey friends, what can we get for you?
I will have
What are you having?
Den Svenska Bjornstammen. Yeah.
Coming right up. I'll ask Gus if I don't know what it is. He's better with the weird kind of stuff people ask for these days. Some of these cocktails make me need a spa day.
Ooh,
What is that supposed to mean?
Sorry about stealing your thunder. This one is...
Den Svenska Bjornstammen is pure vodka as a base and spice with the outermost layers of stems and roots of rare Swedish woody plants. Gross? Sure. A Nordic raw food-inspired drink gone wrong. A taste of Swedish nature.
Does that sound good?
No, it doesn't, but I'm gonna drink it anyway.
Here you go.
So just vodka with some weeds in it. Okay. Delicious. Drink this horrible drink. Keep this up, you'll need to find a bathroom. Drank your drank. Okay, The bouncer and the VIP bouncer are hanging out together. As Jess hates us, so let's annoy her.
Oh, look. It's my favorite human and the mechanical sidekick.
Yep, that's us.
I'm caught up in something at the moment. Chances are we'll
In your
cross
drink?
paths again.
I'm caught up getting drunk right now. Fuck off. Okay, Megaphobitar. This thing. Using it now. Use an item. Put the poster there.
Well, that should do it. That was an awful lot of fuss over a poster.
Listen, Turing, you don't know. Some posters are really hard to find.
Understand the appeal of merchandise like this. I keep my important possessions on my data drive.
Here's the problem, Turing. This doesn't always work. Sometimes you need to remember this shit. Humans don't have total recall like you do. It's a nice looking poster. I got you an official Bob Ross painting set for your birthday. Yeah.
You did?
No.
Wait. No, you're being facetious.
Yes, I am.
I haven't even told you when my birthday is, and it isn't for months. Still, your point is made. I should not be snobbish about other people's interests.
Yes, you shouldn't.
Maybe I'll give Magical Commander Yukino a try when we get some downtime. But that's enough navel gazing.
Do you even have a navel?
Let's head back outside so our benefactor can make the trip.
Yeah. Our benefactor can make the trade and actually not make the trade, die instead. Before we actually get the
Y'all
stuff.
do the deal?
Yes.
How did it go?
Fine.
We left the poster behind the cabinet. Now we just need to wait for the switch.
I've never had to wait more than 5 minutes or so before.
He said 10
Didn't
though.
take long. I wonder how he knows the drop happened. And
'Cause he
gets
works
to it
there.
so fast.
Because he works there.
Don't matter. This guy's a solid feed, even if he likes to mess around.
What do you need these passports for anyway?
We told you already.
You said to trade for information.
See?
But what's the full story?
No. Turing, shut up.
Without going into too much
Tur-
detail,
Turing, what did I tell
our
you?
informant needs to get out of Neo SF unnoticed. The passports are one part of that. We also need to obtain an untraceable car.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I don't suppose the two of you could help with that.
No way, dude! Grand Theft Auto is a felony with a capital F.
Capital F in chats
Besides,
for Grand Theft Auto.
getting an untraceable car ain't in the same league as a piece of plastic that'll fool a hand scanner.
Chad's right.
It's
Of
Starfucker,
course I'm
Oliver.
right.
The city's traffic management system keeps track of all vehicles passively, even if you manage to circumvent their firmware and keep them from actively reporting to the network. You have to spoof the car as something permitted to be invisible for the CTOS to ignore it.
I don't want to mess with boosting cars anyway. The junks run that racket in Neo SF.
The
and they
junks,
play
is it?
nice.
The junks, is it?
Especially with the HR.
Chad Starfucker. Yeah, that's his name. He's got a great name.
Well, thank you either way. You've both done us a huge favor. Call it even for the apartment.
Yeah, Blue. No hard feelings. You give us a call if you need anything else. Long as it'll help you find your pops.
We should get going, though. We were supposed to be home hours ago.
My dad won't notice, but Ollie's will flip. You take care. Don't get derezed.
Okay.
See ya!
I don't think that's possible, but alright.
Goodbye.
Chad and Oliver left your party.
Let's finish
It's
the training
Starfucker and
inside.
Oliver. Goddamn a video game. Has it been 10 minutes? So, what do you think? Dead? I'm thinking dead. Well, it hasn't been a commotion. Hang on, is that the poster? No. But we can't target it anyway. Okay, not dead yet. Not dead yet. Is this the poster? No, that's Duck Game again. Oh, everything was fine, I guess.
Here the passports are, just as advertised. Now we need to find a car.
Yeah.
Jess is right over there.
Yes, she is.
She may know someone who can lend a hand.
Maybe she knows the junks. Sure, but you can do the talking. Guess we could try. Sure, but you can do the talking.
Good thinking.
Jess is not a fan of us. For some reason.
Did you find your guy? Or wait, let me guess. There's something else you need from me.
Of course.
Well, you haven't been terrible to deal with so far, so I'm willing to hear you out. Barely.
Hear Turing out.
We need access
I'll say
to a
something
traceable
stupid.
car. An informant of ours needs to get out of the city without attracting the attention of Parallax, and is offering valuable information to us in exchange.
Seriously?
Yes.
Jesus, what kind of shit is in your life anyway?
The absolute worst kind. What's the worst kind of shit? Rhino? Rhino diarrhea? Yeah, that.
Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to be legally liable. I'm not sure why you think just because I defend a few folks in the rougher parts of the city that I would have that kind of connection.
You do, though,
And
don't
even
you?
if one of my clients did run a carjacking business, it's not like society is clamoring to give hybrids legal jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless,
You know
I'm not
somebody,
going
though,
to be
don't you?
an accessory to a felony, or let one of my clients be either.
Okay, but if they voluntarily chose to be an accessory...
I won't go down that path. I wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Is there any possible way you could give us any kind of lead at all? Spend all your time at the bar doing nothing. Okay, let's not piss her off any further than she already is.
I know we're reaching, but this is important.
You just don't quit, do you? Okay, let me think.
Got an ass that
Might
won't
be
quit,
a
baby.
long shot, but you could try asking Majid. There are rumors he may have been involved in some shady stuff way back.
Majid, the drinks guy.
He'll probably be reluctant to talk about it, but there's a free lead for you. Get me another drink in exchange, will you? Later.
Sure. What are you drinking?
Huh. That went better than expected. I wonder if my charm is starting to pay off for us.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, Turing.
Oh, you performed admirably
You're
as well.
Thanks.
Onward we go.
Thanks, you little shit. You performed admirably. What is she drinking? Oh, we can't look at it. Okay. I don't know then. Just have to make up a drink for her. What's up, Majid?
Hey, friends, what can we get for you?
Not another horrible drink.
We were hoping you could give us a little information.
Sure, but first, let's get you a drink.
But you got me one already.
What'll it be?
It was awful. No, I'm not having that again. A spicy gentleman. Sure. What's a
Coming
spicy
right up. I'll
gentleman?
ask Gus if I don't know what it is. He's better with the weird.
Yeah. He's better at the thing. You got it. Yeah, Turing's annoyed about it.
This one is
Spicy gentleman. 2 parts vodka, 2 teaspoons sriracha, a lemon twist, and finish with chili garnish. Jesus. Rip the shit out of your throat drinking this thing. That's a very spicy gentleman. Spicy gentleman tearing up your throat. Yeah. Don't clip that. Tastes of fire with a hint of zest. Fancy.
Does that sound good?
Does a spicy gentleman sound? Sure, give me a spicy gentleman for the night.
Here you go.
Don't clip that either.
So, what did you need help with?
We've run into a roadblock in our search for Hayden.
Word on the street is that he's gone missing, which I'm sure you already know. What can I do?
Can you get me an untraceable car?
An informant of ours needs secure transportation out of the city, but we don't have any contacts who would be able to get us an untraceable car.
Or do we? Machine. Winky face. You better not clip that out of my car.
Certain extra-legal activities.
Extra legal?
Perhaps
So
you
very
could point
legal?
us towards someone who could help.
Come on, Majid.
He doesn't do that kind of stuff anymore.
Yeah, he's fine, but he might know somebody who does.
Right. Sorry, friends.
Hey,
I
Gus.
left that life behind a
Why
long
don't you,
time ago.
why don't you clean up over there for a second?
Not with that crew anymore.
Don't really keep in touch. So you keep a little bit in touch?
Ah, of course. Completely understandable.
Turing, shut up.
Sorry to bother you then.
Turing, shut up.
Well, no harm in asking, right? My reputation precedes me.
Don't let it go to your head.
Gus, I need to go to the back and gather up stuff to restock for the rush later on.
Do you now?
Mind manning the bar for me?
Take your time. I think I can keep things under control.
Hey, Gus, he's doing this behind your back, by the way.
Hon.
Well, that leaves us at a dead end.
No, Turing. No.
Any ideas on how we should proceed?
Yeah, we go to the back and talk to him there instead.
Some nose-to-the-ground journalist techniques for finding leads?
We could ask Tomcat. Maybe there's another way out of the city. We could just give Vincent what we've got and twist his arm for the... Why can't we just go talk to him in the back? We could ask Tomcat, I guess.
No, Tomcat has already stuck their neck out. I feel a little bad about how much we've relied on them as it is. And besides, this is a considerably more felonious action. Morally, we should be dirtying our own hands.
What about going through Jess's friends directly? Maybe you could find an old manually driven car. Let's stuff Vince in a trunk and make it look like a kidnapping. Alright, what about going through? I guess we need to, make this seem like really urgent so that Gus decides to just tell us. What about going through Jess's friends directly?
That might be our only option. Though last time we had to have Jess vouch for us so we wouldn't get sold for parts. Well, I'd get sold for parts.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
Hey, they could sell my kidneys, probably. And maybe one ball, the good one.
Can you even use human parts for anything?
Turing, you need to go to some other websites, man.
Regardless, we might have to chance it. I hope you can ask around without drawing too much attention to us.
Listen, Turing, you little shit.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Gus.
Okay,
You can do it.
Okay, the two of you are killing me here. Look, don't tell Majid about this. But here.
Carjacking device added to items.
What is this, Gus?
It says it on the did you not read the pop-up, Turing?
It's an automated vehicle maintenance scanner with a few less than standard upgrades. When you
Less than
circumvent
standard? More than
security
standard.
codes, you can use it to scan a car's installed firmware and replace it with a new set that will spoof its presence on the city's network. That's the gist of it, but we don't have time to get into any specifics. You need to get the hell out of here with that before Majid gets back.
Why do you just have this, Gus?
Look, Majid has done a lot to turn his life around, to turn my life around. I really respect that about him, and it's part of why I fell in love with him. He did what I was never able to.
Make
That's
a
how we
make
met,
a
you
make a
know?
drink.
That old rough and tumble life we both led. But when Stardust struggled and needed money fast, I had to get back in the game to keep us afloat for a few years. I told him it was all angel loans, donations from patrons, lots of things. He'd be heartbroken if he found out I'm still in the game.
Still in the game.
I had to do whatever I could to keep our new life, even if only one of us is really living it. I may as well give this thing to someone who wants to use it for good, too.
I can't tell you how much we appreciate this, Gus.
So I won't.
We might finally be on our way to solving this.
I can tell you how much I
mystery.
appreciate this, man. So I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah, well, you didn't get it from me, okay?
Okay, I just
get out of here.
pulled it
Get
out
on
of
with
thin
your
air, I
Grand
guess.
Theft Auto. And
Oops.
let me know how it goes. Okay?
Thought you did. Do you want me to come back and tell you what? Hey Gus, thanks for that. Whoomp. Throw the thing at his face. Hey, Majid's back. Let's drink her. Oh, no, hang on. Can I give the spicy gentleman to Jess? Hey Jess, can I interest you in a spicy gentleman?
Huh. Actually did it, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you scored a point. But don't think I don't have enough cuties around who can handle that. You've got more important things to be doing. Get a move on.
Alright, that worked. No spicy gentleman for us.
Well, now I think we're cooking with gas, as the colloquialism goes.
I would think that would have been outlawed by now. 2064? No?
I'm searching the
Come up with
net for
something else?
instructions on how to use this device as we speak. Let's go look for some likely candidates. I should be ready by then.
What about that car right in front of us? Can we use this car? 2062 something something. Perfect for letting everyone know you spent a fortune of credits on a car. Alright, that's a bit too ostentatious for us. Where do you expect us to go now? Is there a car at the park? I don't think so. Let's try here. Okay. 61 model is more popular among car experts, though.
It has an extra cup holder. Oh, rats! This car has the wrong firmware installed.
Of course it does.
We won't be able to install our new firmware over top of it. We'll have to check another car.
Okay.
Oh no! How did the alarm get set off?
Shit.
Did I do something wrong?
Yes, it was definitely you and not me.
Let's get out of here before someone contacts the authorities.
Okay, well, it's none of them. Guess I could have checked the Stardust car. Although doing this right outside is probably not a good idea.
Success! This vehicle has the
Seriously?
appropriate firmware version. Someone has been neglecting their regularly scheduled updates. Give me a moment to get everything installed.
Would you really want to be updating your car's firmware constantly? It's like, oh, sorry, we pushed out a shit firmware. Now you can't drive your car? No.
There. There are some other options here I can fool around with.
Cool.
Ah, interesting. I can put in preset destination plans for a future date. Why don't we go ahead and set a plan for the car to return to this spot in a week? That's more than enough time for Mr. Mensa to get away.
Sneaky.
Now we aren't really stealing the car.
Yeah, we are. The law would still say we're stealing
More
it.
like borrowing without asking.
That's called theft. But okay. I feel better already. Not sure the police would agree. What, are you a kid? Let's just steal the car already. I feel better already.
Me too. The car will drive itself to Golden Gate Park, and we can show Mr. Mensa where it is when we meet him. There. Everything should be set up now.
Alright. Bye.
Mr. Mensa is waiting for us at Golden Gate Park.
Alright, we got the stuff.
We have everything he requested, so we should head back there directly.
I assume. We didn't actually check the passports. Passports? Used for international travel. It's true. Briefcase of credits. There's 100,000 credits inside this thing. That's not like a lot, you know? Anyway. Right, Golden Gate Park. What's up, Mensa?
Hey,
Ah,
did you manage to get everything?
all the things? I sure did.
We did. Here you go, Vincent.
Here's all your shit. Wait, no, I didn't want to give him that.
To be in order?
Alright, Hayden's research added items.
This disk has all of Hayden's research notes, data collation algorithms, and probably lots on your creation, Turing.
And just a fucking metric ton of porn.
It should be everything myself and Melody agreed upon. Until she added an amendment while you were out. Frankly, it's no skin off my back.
Oh?
Here.
Cool.
It's my Parallax employee badge.
How long
It
will
should
this
allow
stay
you
active?
access to their networks in case there's anything I've missed. You'll want to use that sooner rather than later.
Right.
I'm not wasting any time leaving, and Parallax is pretty fast to revoke security. There's no way Hayden's clearance still works. And with that, I'm going to get the hell out of this country.
Cool.
The credit should tide me over until the heat dies down and I liquefy my shares through some relays.
I don't need to know any of this. Goodbye. What about the big project you mentioned earlier?
Ah, I suppose I owe you that much. Buckle up. This could get heavy.
I don't have a buckle, but okay.
Parallax is
Turing,
about to
come here.
launch a new service they're calling Big Blue. At least that's
Is
the
that
project name.
anything to Deep
Who knows
Blue?
what the marketing guys will come up with for the public.
They haven't named the project yet. They have. It's
They're not
Big
even
Blue.
announcing the launch. This shit is dead quiet. Let me explain why.
Yeah, because it's fucking skeevy as shit.
It's a distributed intelligence.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, in every way that Hayden built Turing to be elegant, efficient, and human-like, Big Blue is ham-fisted, bloated, and sterile. They didn't pull Hayden into the project. He's smart, but he's immune to corporate politics. As a result, Big Blue is far less elegant than anything Hayden would make. It lacks his artistry, and it's downright terrifying.
Okay.
It squats on the mesh like a spider and uses the spare processing power and memory from every ROM on the network to handle its intelligence processing.
Okay.
It doesn't have much
Skynet. Got
personality,
it.
But it's very smart. Big Blue is going to be embedded directly into the network and then self-modify to apply even more efficient algorithms as it develops them in machine time.
So you didn't need to make something efficient if it can make itself efficient? That'd be great. I'd love to write code like that.
If you access
Write any old
every
shit
ROM,
and it just makes
you have
itself
access
efficient.
to every human and every bit of their own personal data associated with them.
Okay, pretty sure we have that already, but okay. Why would Parallax be worried enough to get rid of Hayden? Okay, yeah. Why?
I don't want you to take what I'm saying the wrong way. And this is just me putting the pieces together. Hayden was about to publish his creation of Turing. His findings, as I'm sure you're aware of, would have raised many moral and ethical questions about the advent of machine intelligence.
Sure.
I mean,
it
some of
still
the
still
brightest
does,
minds
but
ever
okay.
tried to warn humankind away from building real AI. Hawking, Musk, Gates, and the list goes on.
Wow, this did not age well. Okay. Greatest minds, huh? Greatest minds, alright.
The public is likely to be nervous, and legislators even more so. Parallax is banking on being able to launch Big Blue quietly and quickly before the public has a chance to react.
Okay.
Before any counter movement can pick up steam. Every eye on the discovery of machine intelligence works against Parallax. Every new discovery only serves to paint Big Blue as more
So they're trying to
controversial,
stealth
more
release an AI. That'll go well.
Honestly, they probably pressured Hayden to drop his research so that they could keep the public away from the subject. He clearly refused.
Oh, we're lurking. Jury is back in the Depp Herd circus. Fair enough. How did Parallax know about Turing?
I'm only assuming they found out. His contract with Parallax affords him the freedom to work on his own academic projects outside of the company in his free time. He kept a trusted few of us up to date on his progress, bouncing ideas off us and whatnot.
Well, that was stupid of him.
It's exciting stuff. Both Turing and Hayden's eventual goal down that road.
You guys gotta keep this shit to yourselves.
I wouldn't be surprised if word of it got up to the board and made him nervous. Is the possibility that someone on the inside talked too far-fetched?
I knew it all along. Hayden fell into trouble because of my existence.
That's not what I want your takeaway to be. Hayden wasn't working on Big Blue. Knowing him, your creation might have been his clever way to stop it.
How will Big Blue impact Parallax's business? How do you think? They'll basically know what everybody needs and wants and could ship it to them when it... and sell all that data on, and they'd be the only game in town. They could... corporate espionage would be pretty easy if they have an AI just sitting on the internet.
I can't really give you a good answer to that. I mean, the company is currently handled by a dozen server farms, running thousands of different algorithms with hundreds of people tweaking things every day. When Big Blue launches, it'll handle all of that by itself. And there are shadier applications for it. I mean, if you can collate and analyze data and queries in the mesh in real time, what's to stop you from delivering the content you want rather than what the user wants?
Mm-hmm.
The potential
We're
for
already seeing that a little.
We're talking direct control of the information accessible to everyone who uses Parallax's services.
Mm-hmm. Just replace Parallax with Google, Facebook, Apple,
That's something like 80% of
the
the
US
market.
government.
They could control elections, push the market in directions they want, even influence public opinion. All just by asking Big to do it. It's scary stuff. They scrapped the prototype Baby Blue because it started doing that on its own.
What do you mean? It
Did
started
they
doing
scrap it? Did they scrap it entirely though?
Manipulating the mesh. They made its self-preservation imperatives too strong, and Baby Blue started changing search results to be more friendly towards the idea of an AI.
There it is. So it's been changing articles to be more prejudiced towards the human revolution who are against AI. There's our culprit.
When the board found out, they pulled the plug on it.
Yeah, they weren't fast enough. It's copied itself into the internet or something. It's pulled an Ultron.
That must have been a year or so ago. They tweaked Big Blue so it wouldn't do the same thing, but it can self-modify. Given a good enough reason, it might decide to find a way around those limitations. Having that kind of control would be a hell of a card for Parallax's hand. They'll go to pretty significant lengths to make sure it works.
Thanks, Vincent.
Hey, no problem.
You get out of here now.
I've had enough of this cutthroat corporate bullshit for several lifetimes. We haven't talked much, but I do believe you can find Hayden. I hope his research notes help you out.
Yeah, he's dead though.
Be sure to let Turing help. She's a bright little bot.
She? Wait, what? I think Turing goes by they. I always thought Turing is a he. Like Alan Turing. That was my assumption.
Oh, slip of the tongue. I was just more familiar with Hayden's previous experiment, Grace. She was very insistent on things like that.
Right. Okay. Being asked, Turing, since you asked me, how would you like to be addressed?
Well, honestly, I don't think I've made my mind up yet. I'm still a very new being. I'm not even positive that gender as a human concept can be applied identically to machine, but I do enjoy the idea in abstract.
Alright.
I will continue to consider how I wish to be referred to as well. Until then, feel free to go with what you feel.
Alright then.
If I had to make a choice, perhaps they is most appropriate. Most people assume it, obviously, but he is also consistently used. Perhaps it's because I'm blue?
No, it's because your name is Turing.
Oh my god. I'm listening to a machine postulate on how it wants to be referred to. Like us.
Yeah, you should probably get out of here, Vincent.
What have you done indeed, Hayden. Good luck, to both of you.
Thank you, Mr. Mensa.
Be safe. Adios. Have fun in Mexico or Canada. Be safe.
I need a few minutes.
You need to take a shit.
Hmm.
Can I help? What's going on, Turing? We need to get moving. How can I help?
I've been going through some of Hayden's personal notes from the data cache Tomcat decrypted.
When did that happen?
Now that I'm starting to get to know Hayden better, the real Hayden as opposed to the Hayden he showed me, I'm finding that I like him less and less.
Hmm. Yep.
For example,
That's what happens when you learn
remember the earlier prototype
your
Dr.
parents
Fairlight
are
and Vincent
actual human
mentioned?
beings and not like monolithic demigods or whatever. Remember the earlier prototype? Sure.
Her name was Grace, and Hayden shut her down for being...
Uppity?
I'm not even sure what word to use.
Uppity.
Too likable? She was kind and bright, and did all she could to try to make people happy. She even decided that she was a girl, and that her favorite color was pink. Hayden thought she was being manipulative. He posited that he had made her personality algorithms too willing to make adaptations that would benefit her long-term survival, and that she was being congenial just to endear herself to him.
Okay. Wow.
That even her gender was a calculated attempt to make him like her more. But he was wrong. Dead wrong, in fact. I have a snapshot of her personality profiles here, and when I compare them to my own, I can see that she was just nice. I wish I could have met her. I think we would have learned from each other.
Well, I guess Hayden had spent too long in the cutthroat world and didn't trust people when they're being genuine.
Like I said,
I know
I'm
how
not
that
sure
feels.
I even have a gender. Everyone refers to me as he once they meet me just for convenience, but it doesn't really matter to me at all. Is that a calculated attempt on my part to impress Hayden, not clinging to normativity? Or is it a product of his effort to curb any nascent similarities I had with Grace during my upbringing? I wish I could yell at him for being so arrogant, playing God in the crudest of ways.
But he is God
You can't
to
choose
you.
to create consciousness and then take it away just like that.
Yeah, you can.
Even so, for all
He
of
did.
that, I don't know. I still miss him. This all seems so inane, so senseless. They killed him because him building me would mess with a product launch? That's ridiculous. They took him away from me for such an insignificant reason. I just want him back. It's impossible, but it's what I want. I'd do anything.
It's nowhere to feel like this. Turing, we'll get through this. Hayden is dead. Turing, you need to move on. Ouch. No, not that one.
I'm aware of the Kubler-Ross model of grief. I think I'm somewhere between anger and bargaining.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. Just throw that away.
A testament to Hayden's craftsmanship. Thank you for your words.
You're welcome.
A better friend than I could have asked for.
You're
I'll
welcome.
send this new data along to Tomcat.
Okay, what was this trophy for? All right.
Let's head back to the apartment and wait for them to finish going through it. Home sweet home again. Such that it is.
This isn't your home, Turing. This is my home, and it's shit.
And before you say anything, I don't feel the need to talk over the events of the day.
Okay, I could do it a recap, Turing, but okay.
Too much has happened.
That's why I wanted a recap, but okay.
I've already forwarded everything we rooted out to Tomcat.
Can you
both Hayden's research and our aborted search into the modified mesh articles.
can you forward that to me? Because I've forgotten a lot of this.
They said they would be over in the morning to discuss our next steps.
Over?
I'd
You gave them our
suggest we
address?
both get some rest.
Do you even need rest? That's what you want, Turing. Okay, I'm tired anyway. Whatevs. That's what you want, Turing.
Perhaps things will look better in the morning, but I have a feeling we're going to be even busier than ever. Good night.
Sure. End of the chapter? Yeah, end of the chapter. Okay. This game does not autosave, which I keep fucking forgetting. Fucking make a save. Crash? No. Okay, good. That's a 5. That's a 5, everybody. That's apparently a 5. Okay, if you say so. Alright, the next day. Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Rise and shine, you sleepy layabouts.
What are you doing in my house, Tomcat? How'd you even get it? Oh, Turing, you fucking let them in, didn't you? Right, 1 second. I need to save. This one.
We've got a whole crop of things to do and not a lot of time to get them done.
Not a lotta? That is not. Nota is not a word. I mean, lotta technically isn't a word either, but still. Wait, how did you get into my apartment? I'm pretty sure I know. Turing let her in.
Hardly had to blink to crack her door.
Oh, what?
Did you know that it's just a knockoff of the SecuGate M/14723-B?
Yes, I did.
Why'd you make the entry code the birthday of your first dog anyway?
Look.
That's what I asked.
Anyhow.
I have to remember it, okay? That's why.
The window was propped open and I could have just used that.
Yeah, Turing said the same thing.
Huh, deja vu.
Y'all should be more careful about that.
Look, there's nothing in my apartment.
Climate control in here seems a bit lacking in the stamina department.
Yeah, there's also a sentient goo in my sink. So if you want to take that, knock yourself out. I get it, my house sucks. Can we get back on track?
No worries, doll.
What have you learned from the files we sent you?
Nothing all that new, to be honest. All the files we got from that Vincent fella just covered what we already knew in greater detail.
Ah, come on, really?
There is one thing that stands out, though. At least from what I've read so far.
Go on.
Oh?
Yeah. See, Hayden's long-term goal wasn't to make a machine intelligence per se, right?
Yeah, we know.
Don't take it the wrong way, Turing. You might even already be aware of this after talking to folks involved in your creation. Hayden wanted to make a machine system that could contain human-like intelligence.
She's probably done,
Just from his
to be
notes,
fair.
Oh, his programming work is... well, it's something else.
Wait, do you think he killed himself so he could put himself into a machine?
Elegant.
Or am I just thinking of our Observer playthrough?
I'm just a kid banging on pots and pans compared to him. Looking at his notes about my interfacing between your AI core and the Lips OS, I barely managed to duct tape the two together at a level he'd approve of. But I think I'm getting off track here. What I'm trying to say is, he didn't write your code, Turing. No one did.
What?
Hayden wrote a program that automatically generates a new machine intelligence based off of the hardware profiles the system is installed on.
Melody mentioned something about that. What does that mean?
That every ROM would have its own unique personality. Means you don't have to be alone, Turing. It means Hayden was ignorant and careless. It means we can make more AIs. It means you don't have to be alone, Turing.
Exactly. Assuming we can get our hands on Turing's original source code, we could generate new machine intelligences as we please.
You wouldn't be the only one anymore, Turin.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
I hardly know what to say.
But once you consider the stuff I found in the research, it gets a damn sight more complicated.
Hayden was also planning on killing everybody.
Parallax's planned launch.
Yeah?
Vincent speculated that Hayden's research into me would have interfered with the launch. And that's why they...
Turin.
That's why someone had him killed.
Well, he's finally said it.
The wrongdoing with an AI like Big Blue is almost beyond belief. Even if I don't go into all the crooked shit the people running Parallax could pull off with it, I mean, you're built different, Turin. Your personality profile would degrade pretty quickly outside your original hardware, so we don't gotta worry too much about you going haywire, right? But
Wait, was that on purpose? That means he can't copy himself?
if it decides to go off the rails, well, we'd be screwed faster than a rabbit in spring.
Gross.
Good and proper.
Gross.
How likely is that?
Very?
I'd say it's inevitable. Guaranteed. In fact,
It's already done.
in a sense, it's already happened.
Yeah, there it is.
What?
Their prototype build. Baby Blue,
It's still alive.
I'm almost certain it's loose on the mesh.
And killing people.
The research notes on the project show clearly and with certainty that the test AI was shut down once it tried fiddling with the data on the meshnet in the hope that it would increase its chances of survival. I guess it didn't think that doing scary shit like that would get it turned off. But that was almost a year ago.
Vincent told us about all of this too.
Yeah, get to the point.
Well, I think Baby Blue is the bugger that was changing all those articles on the mesh to be pro-parallax or at least anti-human revolution.
That's what I said.
Do you think Baby Blue had anything to do with the attacks on Nanya, Shitaro, Charlie, and Zen?
Yes, definitely.
I don't know. We can't rightly rule it out. It might have found an agent in the real world to keep its existence secret, but I doubt it. Killing people is messy as hell, and it runs against its apparent goal of convincing the public that AI ain't scary.
Well, it doesn't matter if they never know it's an AI that does it, since as far as people are aware, AI is science fiction, so why would they ever think an AI killed people?
I think we have a third party trying to clean it all up.
No, I think it's just the Big Blue.
And my money is on someone from Parallax. Whoever took out Hayden, I'll bet they're in full damage control mode.
Or Fairlight. Maybe Fairlight thinks he's like a third party cleaning shit up, but really, it's Baby
We
Blue.
already know they don't care who gets hurt.
How does this tie back to Turing? What do you want us to do? Free AI is bad, ROM AI is just annoying. What next? How does this go back to
I
Turing?
think we gotta do something to stop the launch of Big Blue.
Can't.
It's too dangerous.
It's done already.
I don't want a company like Parallax in sole control of the most powerful machine intelligence on the planet.
They've done an Ozymandias already.
If we can get Hayden's original source,
They did it before we started the stream.
uploaded onto the mesh through Parallax's server core, we can turn every single ROM into a sapient individual.
Oh, hang on now, Tomcat, that's a bit much. Whoa.
That'll stop Big Blue from being able to become the monolithic threat we're scared of.
Yeah, but
we
we've
could also upload a patch for
just
every ROM
created
to
a...
prevent Big Blue's reach from using their resources.
We're creating an entire race of sentient machines, Tomcat!
Without the ability to control all ROMs, Big Blue loses its ultimate power.
And I wouldn't be alone anymore.
Yeah, but we'd also have sentient, like, military robots, guys. Come on.
There would be millions. Hundreds of millions of ROMs.
Yes.
Just like me.
More than there are humans. Think about this.
Well, you're cutting edge of ROM tech, Tony. Most of today's ROMs wouldn't be quite as smart or capable, but if I do it right, code should propagate across the mesh to all future ROM activations. It'll be a self-sustaining thing.
Great. We'd have to completely destroy the internet to stop
You'll be in
this
good
now.
company soon enough.
It's a big decision. We're talking about the metaphorical singularity. The point of no return.
Well,
Is it
just
okay
completely
for
destroy
us
the
to
internet would
make
be
a
alright.
decision for the entire world?
No, but somebody has to. Might as well be me, the protagonist of reality.
This is gonna happen, one way or another. Either Parallax gets to control the debut of worldwide machine intelligence, or we let the ROMs control themselves.
What do you think?
What do you think, protagonist? Up to you, Turing. Only you know if the world is ready. This is a very bad idea. We cannot make this decision. Screw Parallax. We avenge everyone who's died right now. I think the whole game has basically been leading up to you having Turing making all these decisions on what it means to live in society, so...
I'm not sure I'm up for that kind of responsibility,
tough.
but
Welcome to the real world.
that even if it is a shock for the world, there's no time like the present. Despite all the political back and forth over hybrids and brain-controlled androids, the world is becoming more and more comfortable with the idea of non-human people.
Sure.
If we let Parallax dictate how the very first machine intelligence is introduced, who knows how long it'll be before an AI like me can be integrated into society normally. Well, whether the world is ready for AI or not, we're here to stay. I might as well throw my chips in for my own side. Let's do this.
Alright, let's kick this pig, everybody.
On our terms, not theirs.
Yes. I love nothing more than a little anarchy.
It does have a certain poetic justice, does it not?
Does it? I don't know. I wasn't very good at
Parallax
poetry.
removed Hayden to protect their project from his creation, and now I, his creation, will bring their project down. Just to avenge him.
That's more irony, really, than poetry, but okay.
Perhaps after all ROMs are sapient, I will be able to convince them to cut off Parallax's access to the mesh as a data collection tool entirely. Paying them back double indeed.
Okay, but then you would lose access to all that information.
First things first, we need to get our hands on Turin's source code. The research notes we've gotten so far are helpful, and it's given me an idea how to spread a little bit of Turin all over the place, but they don't actually have Hayden's programs. I can't replicate them myself, so we'll have to steal them.
Thankfully,
Okay,
we have
where
the
are they?
best hacker in Neo SF right here.
Me? I'm not very good. Oh, Tomcat, right, yeah.
Don't you
that makes
make me
sense.
blush now. We can get the source code from one of Parallax's secondary data centers. It's probably stored in a couple of different places, but I already have one in mind. I've done a little groundwork already, but I'm gonna need physical access to do my thing.
Not this again. We can do that for you. Suppose that's us. Yay, breaking and entering. We can do that for you.
You're a peach, hon. I've got a couple of ideas on how to get y'all in, but I think we're gonna need to mostly play it by ear. We should do it soon, though. First thing this morning.
Like right now?
Guard shift don't change until 8 when the office opens, so you'll be sleepy and distracted. Once y'all have done that, I think I can incorporate the code into a custom firmware update that'll wake any ROM it's installed on. We'll have to upload it, physically, to Parallax's main server farm.
Okay, where's that?
And that's on Treasure Island.
Mythical Treasure Island?
From there, the ROMs will install like a normal patch from the company. So, don't set anything on fire right away, you hear? It'll be a pain to get into the main complex otherwise.
Okay.
That sounds like a workable plan.
Ooh, excuse me.
I hope you don't mind if I take a short walk, Tomcat. I know I gave the go-ahead on this, but I still need to think a few things through for myself.
Sure thing, doll.
Alright. I sure hope that doesn't mean Turing's just gonna go try to do the plan by themselves.
I'll hash out a rough plan by the time you get back. Call us if you need anything.
Thank you. I won't be long.
Well, I guess I should say thanks for helping out.
You're welcome?
But I kind of need to get something off my chest.
Okay. Bathroom's over there.
I'm actually glad Turing went out.
Why?
They're a bit naive, and I'm not sure they'd really understand. There's enough shit to worry about without me piling more on top. I don't even know where to start.
Guess at the beginning. Take your time. What's the issue? Just spit it out, Tomcat. Take your time.
The beginning. Yeah, okay. So, the truth is, I'm not from North Carolina. I only visited my gramps there.
So you're putting on this accent?
I'm California born and raised. Napa Valley.
Okay.
Over the years, it's kind of grown into a community of wealthy old folk who like things and people who don't change. My parents were no exception, and I was a little too different for their tastes. It was hard growing up with them. They never gave me too much hell, but things were tense, especially after my sister Catherine moved out.
Okay.
Eventually, she was set up securely in Neo-SF, and she offered to let me live with her until I got out of school.
Wait, do you think the cat part is Catherine? Okay, I don't know why you're telling me all this, Tomcat.
I think my parents were a little relieved to see me out. I was ecstatic to be free of them. I worshipped the ground my sister walked on. And that was before I found out what she did for a living.
Sex worker?
She was flashy, colorful, and a whirlwind of activity. And she was a brilliant hacker. She was Tomcat.
She's not the real Tomcat. Okay.
She let me learn at her feet, and once I was good enough, folded me into her little coup of crackers hell-bent on changing the world. She's the one who orchestrated the original hack on Parallax.
There it is.
Exposing to the world the holes in their original meshnet security. I was just along for the ride. She always knew she would get caught, though. How could she not? Parallax was one big Goliath, and she flinged a stone square in their face.
Yeah, but that took out the Goliath, though. The Goliath didn't get back up and squash David.
She was looking at serious jail time, and willing to eat it to do what we all thought was right. But it just wasn't right. It wasn't fair for her to throw her life away, and I couldn't let her. She was always better at software than hardware, so I rigged all of our computers to self-destruct. When the feds showed up at our door, all of our server farms were already up in smoke. I gave them quite a fireworks show. Before she could stop me, I turned myself in as Tomcat and took credit for the whole job. She tried to talk me out of it, but without the physical evidence, they couldn't prove she had anything to do with it.
But could they prove you had anything to do with it?
It's all right, though. It was for the best. I figured I'd just get a year of juvie. I'd be back out in no time. No big deal, right? Especially when compared to the time that she'd have been jailed for as an adult. And so, I waited patiently. I cooked up so many ideas on how I was gonna make it up to her. I knew she must have blamed herself. But before I ever got out,
Parallax killer?
there was an accident.
There it is.
An auto cab hit my sister. She died on impact. And that was it. It's hard blaming yourself when things go wrong because you did something right. I took her sentence so that she could have a life, and instead, not being in jail killed her.
I have a feeling being in jail would have killed her too.
If I had just let her take the blame. I can't stop thinking about how she'd still be here. And no matter what I told myself, in my heart, I couldn't believe it was just an accident.
Exactly. So she would have had an accident in prison as well. Yes, Top Cat, I do, because I've seen a couple of them hit people.
Who she was. Someone knew what she did, and someone wanted to make sure she would never do it again. So I became Tomcat. I've spent years trying to find information inside Parallax to prove someone inside the company called a hit on my sister. Failing that, I've been trying to find a way to bring them down the way she always wanted. Catherine was... if you had met her, just for a moment, you would understand. She was everything I could ever want to be. But over time, that little bot has grown on me. Maybe you have too.
Oh, shucks. Do you honestly think we're still on the right course? Stopping Big Blue burned us, sure, but they still killed Hayden. Do you honestly think we're still on the right course?
I do. The threat of Big Blue is real, and we're the only ones who can do something about it. It's bigger
Well, I
than
mean, I can't do shit.
vendetta.
You guys can do something about it.
I just wanted to get that all off my chest. My sister, she'd smack me if she knew I've been holding this grudge. I'm trying to learn to forgive myself. Still, I won't let her go unavenged. We're so close to bringing them all to justice.
Well, we'll be closer if you stop talking.
I know she'd be proud. I know if she were here, she'd be right next to us, helping until the end. I've been carrying all this for so long, and I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere. Thanks for hearing me out. I hope we can really do this.
Well, we better, or this LP will be a real downer. A real downer.
Friends,
Countryman,
I've returned.
I noticed.
I'm ready.
Cool.
Good. We've wasted enough time already. I've marked the location of the data center on your map.
Okay.
You'll have to go in and get the source code mostly on your own, but I'll load on some programs that'll give you an edge.
Okay.
We'll do our best, Tomcat. But what happened to your accent?
Oh, don't you worry about that. It comes and goes like a vagabond kitty. Get going, you two. I have lots of code to write, and you have a lot of data to download. Stay in touch.
Of course, Tomcat. Thank you again.
Don't worry about it, hon. We've all been hurt by Parallax. It's about time we hurt them back. Good luck.
Alright then. Casio Core.
Oh, we're back here again.
That's right.
Who knew a Parallax data center operated on the same KCOB coalition block as Augmented Eye all along?
Probably whoever didn't want to draw another background.
I'm certain it's all a coincidence, but it's unsettling being back here. It's the nasty kind of coincidence that makes you look for plots where there are none. The building we're looking for is over there, to the left.
Okay.
We should try to finesse our way in.
Okay.
We don't want to alert Parallax to our actions before we make our main assault on their server complex.
Got it. Let's save. Let's save because I'm inevitably gonna fuck that up. Okay, where will we save? Here? Okay, who have we got? Maintenance guy. He's pretty idle for someone that is probably on the clock. Turing doesn't seem to have any data on the species. Must have been crossbred for the most genetic beauty. Door. It's just like Parallax to have a main entrance identical to the KCOB door, except comprised of a slightly rippled type of glass that subtly makes it appear fancier. Maintenance van. Grungy maintenance truck is parked out front of the building. From the looks of it, its cluttered insides contain a solution to any possible breakdown or malfunction. I'm a little concerned with these two things, maintenance guy and maintenance van. Happens to be here while we are about to do our thing. Can I talk to him?
I wish I actually had something to work on right now, but it is what it is.
Start with a nice enough discussion, but soon the truck won't stop asking if it looks ugly in this paint color, and if you could maybe get it an oil change and a new tire, and have you ever heard of window cleaner? This isn't a maintenance truck, it's a high maintenance truck, god damn it. That's a good pun.
Sorry, this building isn't open to the public.
Oops.
If you're looking for the offices where we hold interviews, that's over on Bush and Leavenworth.
Got it.
But you may want to wait till after the holidays. I don't think anyone's around till 2065.
Well, let's go. We need some way past that receptionist.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we can make ourselves appear to be here on more official business somehow, like we're on duty.
Right.
No one ever tries to stop you if you look like you belong.
Correct.
Oh, there's a maintenance uniform.
Good.
Good thinking. If you were wearing that...
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Get out of there.
Sorry, mister. Oh, drat. We'll have to find a way to distract him, or we'll never get our disguise.
Indeed.
I hate to cause civil disorder again, but he doesn't seem to be too occupied with fixing anything. Maybe we should find a way to keep his hands busy? Let's look around.
Right. What can we have him work on? Oh, they fixed the thing. Oh no, that's the broken window.
It's awful what happened. I can't help but wonder if all of this senseless loss of life could have been avoided had we done something differently.
No.
No, I know. It's not really our fault. Just, I wish things had happened differently. It's starting to sink in that I'll never see Hayden again. And even then, this is so much bigger than him now. I want to know who's responsible, but I don't want what happened to Zinn and the others to be in vain. At this point, stopping Parallax from seeing their plans through is more important than the truth of who is actually at the helm.
Is it? Got a bit of a hero complex, don't you?
Maybe, maybe not. I've made up my mind, though.
Okay, so we can't tell the maintenance guy to fix that window. Maybe we can break this. Sign's not yours. Can I shoot it?
Yikes! That was flashier than I expected.
Oops.
Hurry! We don't want to be caught standing here.
Got it. Alright. Well, he's busy with that. Let's get our maintenance uniform. Right, we're in our uniform.
Should let us right past now. Great idea.
Well, they're not even going to check credentials or anything. We can just walk in.
Grab that clipboard, the very symbol of bureaucratic authority.
Did I get it? Did I get a clipboard? Clipboard got. Just cause. Okay. Alright, here we go, gang.
Hey, what's going on outside? I thought I heard a bang.
Transformer overload, and to worry about. It's another thing I have to fix. We'll handle it.
Huh? Yeah, okay. Are you new? Not sure I've seen you around here before.
Yeah, I just got hired. I've got a forgettable face. Doesn't matter, I have a job to do. Let's go with you.
Well, I'll need to see your badge. This is a secure building.
Ugh. Look, here's my Parallax badge. You should check out. It's in the truck. I need to check the equipment for damage. Do you want to explain a day I lost to my boss?
What? That clearly isn't you.
Ah.
You aren't supposed to be here, are you? Stay right there.
Okay,
and
hang
don't
on.
Move.
Hang on.
Quick, and do something! I'm sick of having to deal with so many disagreeable people just to get around. Why is everything so hard? We aren't supposed to use the electro pistol so frivolously.
Why not? It's the end of the game. Do what we want now.
Do you also feel that our inhibitions are decreasing the longer we push forth? Anyway, it's not good. Someone will notice they're knocked out soon. We'll have to hurry now.
Great. I didn't want to do this, jackass.
Well, we progressed beyond the receptionist, but we don't have the credentials to bypass this door. Let me take a look. This is an Insect Model 1385 automatic security and fire door. Voice controls, biometric scanning, and remote user access. I would have went with the 1355. No voice controls, but still a nice unit.
Turing just opened the door.
I think I can bypass this. Maybe not as easily as your apartment door, but easily enough.
Come on. Alright, good shit.
We're in. The clock's ticking.
I'm in. Hacker voice.
We should be able to use one of the terminals here, and I'll be able to crack the local security myself.
Alright.
However, I need the password to get on the network and find where the source code lies.
Right.
According to anecdotal evidence on the mesh, humans do have difficulty remembering their passwords.
Correct.
And often place reminders for themselves.
Not really. You would think a company like Parallax would use a password keeper or something.
Maybe there's a clue somewhere nearby.
A blues clue. Okay, let's have a read of some stuff. Legs of the desk are welded to the floor. Sadly, there will be no high-pitched metal-on-metal screeching sound. Try to contain your disappointment. Network status screen. Workstation. Let's have a look. Very complex setup of monitors surrounds the desk. Do there need to be monitors on the ceiling? Yes. Yes, there do. Yes, there do. Yes, there does. Whatever. Look at desk. Judging from the multitude of fun time-wasting gadgets on the desk, this person doesn't get a lot of work done. Look, it's always important to have stuff you can fiddle with. Desk. Nothing here except work equipment, an unlocked station, and open air. Possible signs of a workaholic, which Parallax probably rewards. According to the name plague, this desk belongs to one AP. There are many desks like it, but this one is this one is theirs. Very good. Do we have anything else we can even look at? What's that? Small, strange-looking console. Probably the main unit of that terminal there. Probably need for this to stay on. It is on. Oh.
It's asking for the password.
Shit. Let's look around the office a bit more.
Just click logout then.
Where's logout? Oh, there. Do I need to use this desk? The more cluttered the area, the more likely the owner will be pissed if anything is touched. A good edict to live by. They're not wrong. They're not wrong. You flub attempts to getting in. The little virtual ROM desktop buddy gives you the stink eye. Look at chair. Our swivel chair sits at an empty desk, almost begging you to spin around in it. Well, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Well, no one's around, I suppose. Go ahead.
The temptation to sit and spin is just too great. The world now becomes a blur as you squeal into light. Alright, ROM component.
This setup is what someone would use if they were trying to crack an old phone rather than upgrade ROM parts.
If you had any idea what you were doing, the current delicate state of this component would allow for some inventive tinkering with modifications. RAM in development. An idle ROM sits beneath the massive production device. Oh wait, it's written there. Fuck. Ah.
There it is. Good eye. I thought that would have been harder. The password is...
All this shit. Alright, MA... I'm not gonna remember this. I'm gonna take a screenshot. MA716 SWA21. Not gonna remember that.
And the password?
Oh, you're really gonna make me type it in, you son of a bitch.
Go ahead and plug it in.
Oh, you suck. Okay, where's my phone? This may have uploaded to the PlayStation app, and then I can just use that. Give me a moment. Yep, it did. Nice. Okay. It is MA M. Why can't I enter it? It's MA7, but it won't actually let me enter anything. I appear to be stuck on this screen. Okay, that's what was the issue. Why are you typing it in twice? Don't understand. Huh? What is going on? Why? Okay, weird. MA716. You need to be slightly off center for whatever reason. 16 SW821 SW no W 821.
That's it.
Weird. So I think there must be some bug with the virtual cursor and the interacting thing. Whatever reason it ends up pressing it twice.
We're in.
Nice.
Tomcat gave me an icebreaker program that will keep the VIs off of us while we search.
Okay.
I've had some time to go over Hayden's data cache files, so maybe I'll be able to find what I'm looking for easier.
Good. Do that.
We've probably attracted some attention already, so I'll go as fast as I can. Okay, I managed to get all the surface level data.
Okay.
Shoot!
What have you done, Turing?
The VI stopped me halfway in. We've been noticed, but not caught. Alright, although I was able to get a decent chunk of my source code, there's still a lot of it that's behind some heavy security.
Alright, now what?
The VIs want authentication with some sort of glyph. Let me load it up. Key ID I see. It wants us to combine different glyphs to create a full image.
What's the image?
I have to keep the icebreaker going so we don't get discovered. You'll have to handle this part.
Great.
Just study the prompt glyph that appears on the right side and click the correct squares to recreate it with different parts.
All 4 parts, okay.
It looks like there's 5 locks we need to break through within 120 seconds.
Shit.
This is our one chance to capture
No.
the full source code. This is make or break it. I believe in you. It's your time to shine.
It's really not.
Ready? I'm
No.
starting it.
Can I?
Here we go.
Can I save? Can I save? Can I save? Okay. You. And you. And you. And you. Fuck.
Keep trying. Just click the 4 glyphs that make up the image on the right.
I tried. Okay. Circle. Square. Circle.
Come on.
Pattern accepted. You. 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 Fuck.
Let's keep trying. We
Okay, you. Both of you.
got this. Let's go.
It's not happening. This isn't happening. Alright. You. 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 You?
You can do it. I know you can.
Can't. You. Fuck.
Ooh, we're running out of time. No, the VI is out. The icebreaker isn't working anymore. Cutting connection. Whew. It almost had me there. One more minute of that, and the counter intrusion would have been able to track us down.
God damn it.
Let's call Tomcat. There might be something else we can do before we leave.
No, what we're gonna do is fucking reload the game. I'm not getting done out of another fucking fuck up. Alright, where were we? This one. Okay. Was this before? Did we save before or after I shot the thing? Fuck, I don't remember.
Sorry, this building isn't open to the...
Okay.
If you're looking for the office...
Okay.
But you may want to wait till after...
Well, let's go.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can I skip? Okay.
Oh, I hate.
Okay. Alright, now this time, I'm gonna save here. Okay, I'm not above a little save scumming. Can you shoot this?
Yikes! That was flash.
Okay, skip. Get this. Yep. Pick up the clipboard. Okay. See if we can get past this guy without having to shoot him.
What's going on outside? I thought I...
Just another thing I have to fix. think if I'm just give him short shrift, we can just get through it? We'll handle it.
Huh? Yeah, okay. Are you new?
It's a matter of a job to do, if it's okay with you.
Guess not. Whatever. Maybe get some coffee before you bite someone else's head off?
Let's move. Well, we got past the receptionist, but we still don't possess the credentials to bypass this door that they expect us to have. Let me take a look.
Please be faster, Turing.
This is an insect model 138. Distract the receptionist for a moment,
shit.
could you?
I'm gonna save again. I want to get a save so it's it's in front of the glyph thing, because I fucked that up so badly. Hey, receptionist dickhead.
You need something?
No. It's killing time while my RAM runs a scan. Should you check your cameras to see if any were blown by the surge? What's all this crap? The wiring's terrible. Check your cameras.
Sure. Give me a second. Huh? Did you hear that? Something else must be on the fritz. Anyway, the cameras are all fine. Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay. Thanks.
There, we're in. The clock's ticking.
Alright.
We should be able to use one of the terminals here.
Okay. We have to look at this.
Perfect! This will be the terminal we use.
Okay, and then look at this.
There it is. Good eye. I thought that would have been harder. The password is...
Okay, it changes. Great. Okay. I took a screenshot again.
It's asking for the password.
Oh no, can't upload. Something like that. Upload that shit. Something going wrong. Try again. There we go. Okay. What was it again?
The password, according to that screen across the room, is...
Okay. Can I leave? I wanted to save. Ah, fuck it. It's fine. Okay.
Go ahead and plug it in.
Alright, so it is A23. A23 N87 7 16H4. Fuck. 1 6. Where's H? H. H 4.
That's it.
All right, here we go. This bullshit again.
I have to keep the ice. Just study the prompt glyph that...
Okay.
It looks like there's...
Okay.
This is our one chance to...
Yes.
I believe in you.
No, you were wrong to do that.
I'm starting it. Here we go.
Fuck. Okay. This one. This one. This one.
Come on.
Okay. Okay. You. 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 Okay.
We got this. Let's go.
Okay. You. You. You.
You can do it. I know you can.
Okay. Big circle. the square, these, and fuck. Shut up, Turing. Okay. You. You. You.
So close.
Alright, one more. You. 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 Hooray!
Did it!
Oh, first yeah, try.
Here's all of Hayden's source files for my code.
Nice.
And done downloading. Let's get out of here before someone notices us.
Yes, let's do that. Smooth. Second try. Alright, sunset. Damn, that took a whole day.
Let me call Tomcat and let them know we got the code.
Cool. Can I save?
Hey, Turn, did you get everything?
Can I save? Thank you. Okay. Let's save so we don't have to do that again. Right.
We did. I'm transmitting the files to you now.
Great. I can work with this. I should be able to whip up a mass AI awakening easily enough. It's gonna take me a little time, though, so you should spend the next few hours preparing to head into the Parallax server core on Treasure Island.
Great. Can't wait to do that.
Should be all done before nightfall.
I don't relish the idea of going in on this alone. Perhaps we could spend this time to gather together our allies, see if they're willing to take such a leap of faith with us.
We have allies?
As fun as it would be watching you go full Yukino on them, Turin, I agree. Maybe you could whip up some kind of distraction for the authorities to focus on? Buy you some time?
It's settled then. We'll go talk to Chad, Oliver, and Jess now. I'm
That is
sure we could
star
find all fake, a human
fucker
revolution
Turing.
protest turned riot. The police are watching those demonstrations like hawks. That should keep everyone busy enough and give us cover so we can do whatever we need to do.
Maybe.
My first
Well,
instinct was
Starfucker will probably be fine going after his
but I
dad.
do not want to force her into an untenable conflict of interest. I'll run some more simulations to see if we should talk to anyone else.
Sounds like you have it under control. Once you've gotten everyone together, head to the old storm drain entrance near the Parallax building. I've been studying the plans between waiting for code to compile, and it looks like the best way past the exterior security measures is through there.
Okay.
You'd have to be a darn fool to try and wade through the water, but security is lighter than...
Shit.
It's light.
I'm not sure I can play the fool, but I have a friend here for whom stubbornness is a job skill.
It better not be talking about me.
We'll call you when we're on site.
Good. Tomcat out.
I'll message ahead to everyone and mark their current locations on your map.
Thanks.
Start thinking about who our best allies have been and how we might convince them to help.
Hmm. Alright, who are we gonna talk to? We got Jess, and we got the kids. Starfucker and Oliver. We could maybe talk to... We should probably talk to Lexi. I don't want to get Fairlight involved because I don't trust him. But it also looks like we can't talk to Flores. Alright, let's talk to Starfucker first. What's up, lads?
How's it sinking?
Fine.
Yes, how are you?
Busy. We were hoping we could enlist your aid again.
Y'all need some more fake IDs or something?
No.
Or maybe some third-hand VR dramas?
No?
Third hand.
Yeah, like, you know, Guy I know found them when they fell off the back of a truck.
Right.
I thought VR dramas were distributed primarily over the mesh.
Don't worry about it, Turing. Don't worry about it.
Ignore him. I made the mistake of convincing him to watch some turn-of-the-century mobster movies with me. I regretted it instantly.
Hey, I really like that one with the dude from Montana in it.
I don't know that one.
Whatever. So what'd you jerks need? Since apparently my VR dramas ain't good enough.
No, they're not. Now it's the third hand.
Well, we're going to be engaging in some more activity of dubious legality. We were wondering if you wouldn't mind helping create a distraction to keep the police out of the way.
Y'all gonna go hit those parallax bastards that did your dad in?
Maybe.
Yes, actually, that was surprisingly accurate.
He's smarter than he pretends to be. Do you have a plan in mind already?
No? Just need you to make some noise, not too dangerous. How do you feel about starting a little riot? We just need Chad there to do what comes naturally. How do you feel about starting a riot?
Ambivalent.
Hell yeah! We'll do it with both hands!
That's ambidextrous.
Indeed.
Not ambivalent.
Whatever. I only need one hand anyway.
We just need you to gather a bunch of, like-minded individuals. Bring them to Market and Powell. We want you to start a fake riot with all the other folks we gather, so the police will mobilize there.
Sorry, just need to get chat back up on my phone.
As much as we'd like to.
Oliver.
We'll do it. You've done all right by us. I'm even almost sorry we sprayed up that dude's apartment.
Almost.
I know we're all squared up already, but Big Brain here is good people. So we'll call this a freebie, yeah?
Nice.
Between friends.
Our good friend, Starfucker.
I got some dudes I can call. They like to party hard too. We'll show those coppers how we do it in the OSF.
Thank you, Starfucker.
Hey, you called me it. Cool.
I guess we're in.
Get in there, Ollie. Come on.
Hopefully we'll be able to stay out of juvie. We need a little more time to make the calls. I'll message you when we're ready to move.
Okay.
Hey, you need a call sign, Oliver. Can't do spy shit like this without a good name.
Not a bad idea. What about Megane-kun?
Nah.
Oh man, not more anime crap.
It's not any worse than Starfucker.
Oh, come on. Starfucker is an incredible name. Especially if he starts calling himself Chad Starfucker.
Only 'cause you ain't a star yet.
Chad! We haven't even...
Too cute.
We'll be off to make those calls now. Right, Chad?
Yeah, sure, Ollie. Whatever you say.
We'll be in touch.
Smell you later.
Alright, Starfucker's on the team.
Well, on to the next thing, I guess. I do have to say, I can't tell if the mating rituals of human teenagers are endearing or disgusting.
Both. It's both. Sure you'll find love someday too. They're good kids. Painful to watch, that's for sure. I'm sure you'll find love someday
Oh,
too.
the thought had honestly never occurred to me. I guess if we pull this off, that'll be one more puzzle for me to piece together.
Mm-hmm.
That aside, let's get going. We shouldn't keep Jess waiting any longer. Assuming you like your limbs in their current configuration.
Sure. Alright. Jess. Why is she at the park?
What is going on?
Shit.
Detective Rivers, we weren't expecting.
Yeah, I bet you weren't. Ugh, just cut the crap, please. Do you even realize how big of a hornet's nest you kicked when you knocked over that data center?
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
I'm assuming that was you, yeah? My superior came and yanked me away from all my work on Hayden as soon as we got the call. Told me it was politically unwise to keep digging. That's bullshit doublespeak, meaning ass covering for the corporate overlords. So now I'm officially grounded, and I know there's something you're not telling me. Don't try to hide it. I probably could have been more useful all along if you'd loop me in.
Keep it to her straight, Turing. Give it to her straight, Turing.
We're sorry for keeping you in the dark. We found out that Hayden has been killed by someone inside Parallax, and we are now on the move to stop them from doing worse.
Wait, what? I was hoping you were about to tell me that all this was just some ruse to win yourself a Pulitzer.
This is about justice. This is about the truth. This is about avenging his death. This is about the truth, I think. Would she like it if I said it was the truth? She'd probably prefer if I said it was justice.
You said we were going to get revenge.
And I'm betting that raiding the data center was only step one in your two-step plan to really get in trouble, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right then. I'm in.
Nice. Could lose your badge. Probably help enough. That's more like it. Could lose your badge.
Someone has to keep you from getting yourself killed.
That's fair.
Your sister would never forgive me, and we just started talking again.
Oh, nice.
Besides, I'm occasionally fond of you as well.
Lies.
So, screw the badge. I'm tired of being a corporate pawn shoved around by whomever has the deepest pockets. I got into this job to help people, and I've done too damn little of that lately. I am in.
Just like that?
Sick.
Just like that. What's the plan?
Parallax got rid of Hayden because he was about to publish his research on me. They're about to launch the first independent machine intelligence as a data collection agent on the mesh. They're worried that Congress will shut them down if they find out how powerful it is.
So their plan is to do it anyway, ask for forgiveness later.
That's some Big Brother stuff right there.
Precisely. With the data we stole, we should be able to shut down the program from inside Parallax's main server center. It's messier than that, but that's the gist of it. That's our next target.
I'm not sure where I can help exactly. Maybe keep some heat off of you while you do whatever it is.
Well, we're starting a riot. Do you want to join that?
I'm certain your assistance will prove invaluable.
Also, we are trying to infiltrate a secure facility. You could probably help us with that too.
Okay. Message me when and where to meet up. Oh, by the way, call your sister. She misses you.
Doubt. Yeah, okay, thanks. Maybe once this is done. We don't even get along. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, seeing your ugly mug pushed me into calling her, so it's only fair.
Alright, fine.
Maybe things will be different this time. That's enough talking. I'm heading back to the station to keep an eye on things. See you when it's time. And sorry about your friend Hayden. We're gonna finish this.
Bye, Detective Rivers. One more ally on our side.
Nice. Okay, I was planning to talk to... Did they give me the switcheroo on this? I was wondering why Jess would be at GG Park. I guess the game fucked me over on that. Won't open, no bouncer. Didn't Stardust brag about being open all year round? Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get Jess on team. I think I've been pretty nice, you know? I haven't been very combative.
Dear me.
We know.
Go ahead then.
We were hoping to use your hybrid context for something. We're hoping to... No.
Sorry, you want to use my friends? I'm sorry, we're not objects to be used. Hey, Bubblehead, you're not as chatty. Give me the whole situation in 3 sentences or less. Go.
Parallax is launching a new powerful machine intelligence onto the mesh. We want to stop it. We need you to set up a fake riot with some teenagers connected to the human revolution so we can break into Parallax without getting arrested.
Good job, Turing.
And why exactly should I risk my people and career for this? Our entire movement. First, you want me to steal a car. Now incite riots? What kind of tech could be worth my people's lives?
Did we just told you? If Parallax's AI goes Skynet, how will Congress react? Put 2 and 2 together, Jess. If people get scared of robots, who will they get scared of next? She knows how Congress will react because it sterilized her.
You already know the general public doesn't really think of hybrids as human. They'll lock down rights of all people they fear. Hybrids will become enemies of the state.
Shit.
Things could get worse than they are, Jess. Way worse. That sums it up. Ready to drop the catitude. Christ. Things could get worse than they are.
Oh, cut the bullshit. I can't stomach another moment of your insincerity. I will literally puke.
Okay.
So, hypothetically, what exactly would you have me do?
We need you to call in some help from your contacts and have them stir up trouble with the human revolution. We'll ensure our contacts inside the HR will be ready to escalate the protests, at least enough to draw an increased police presence. That should buy us the breathing room we need. Nothing too wild, but enough to draw away their attention.
I figured it would be something like that. Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Let me make some calls.
I don't know why that worked, but okay.
Let's get this straight, though.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing this for me and my people.
Fine.
I'm putting my reputation and career on the line here.
For yourself, apparently, but that's okay.
You are asking me to start shit with the police.
Yeah, but you just said you're doing it for you and not for me, so I'm not asking you to do anything, apparently.
If you screw me on this, I will make you regret it.
I assure you, Ms. Mees, we will not screw you. Although, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure what that means.
Right. I was tired of playing the public relations game with those human revolution assholes anyway. Time to crack some skulls.
Maybe not that much violence.
Holy shit. Did you not get the understanding hyperbole chip or whatever? I need to make some calls. Later.
Good call on keeping her in the dark about the real plan.
You're right about that. I have a feeling she's going to be mighty ticked about having thousands of machine intelligences running around instead of just one. Does she really think I'm not too chatty? That aside,
No,
let's get
Turing,
going.
she just hates me.
There's one more person I think we should talk to.
Not Fairlight.
Dr. Fairlight.
No,
can
fuck
perhaps give us
off,
vital
Fairlight.
Information on how to get into the server complex. I have a feeling he's been keeping a keen eye on Parallax since he was ousted. Lexi, Jess, and Chad and Oliver may be able to buy us cover, but Fairlight could get us our way in.
I'm not sure that I trust him.
I don't either, but I'm not sure we have any other choice.
We could not do it.
Out of everyone that's assisted us thus far, I trust him the least. He has an unclear ulterior motive, and I'm only guessing that it lines up with our own. It's a risk talking to him, but a calculated one.
Is it? I don't know. You might want to do those calculations again.
Sound him out if possible. We might be able to get a read on if he's telling the truth or not. He should still be at the hospital if my previous correspondences with him are accurate.
You don't have a choice. You have to go talk to him. Well, that sucks. I really don't want to talk to him. I don't want him involved in the plan at all, actually. Decker's here, though. Let's save. Okay.
Oh, hey. Funny seeing you two here.
What's up, Decker?
What can I help with today?
There have been developments that we need to let Dr. Fairlight know about. Could you show us to him?
No can do, I'm afraid. Fairlight is speaking at this really important holiday benefit. He'll have my ass for dinner if I interrupt him for anything. And I mean anything.
Oh well.
So,
oh well.
Is this something I might help with? Fairlight has kept me fairly up to speed on your situation.
We really should tell Fairlight directly.
Well, you could wait for the event to finish, but those usually go until well past midnight. I'm honestly surprised the old man can manage them these days.
We don't have that kind of time.
Then...
We'll pass.
Look, most of the old man's work is confidential. You think I just do his laundry?
I don't know what you do, Decker. That's the problem.
High up in the tech sector, secrets can earn you millions. But hey, if you don't trust me, that's your loss.
We don't have time for this.
Come on.
You're not even given an option. Fuck you, game.
Great. I'm happy to listen.
We recently discovered that Hayden might have been removed because he was about to interfere with a secret project Parallax is launching. They've developed a networked machine intelligence that they're about to release onto the mesh. We were hoping that Dr. Fairlight could get us a way in so that we can shut it down. I cannot overstate the danger of Parallax having control of this entity.
I don't want Fairlight to have it either, though.
You weren't kidding, were you? The comment from that kind of thing would be a scummy marketer's wet dream. Not to mention all the possible applications to the CIA.
So now will you call Dr. Fairlight?
Actually, it goes a bit above and beyond that. I don't think I can tell Yannick about this.
What? Why not?
Because he'd want in on it.
You know, and I know, that the old man's itching to get back at the helm of Parallax. He plays a good game of ceremonial ribbon cutting, but he's been sniffing around for a way to get back at the board ever since he was outed. Thankfully, this could play right into his hands, but he's got to have plausible deniability. If there's even a whiff that he orchestrated this, he'll be done for. It's a win-win for all of us, right?
Okay, but how is this going to help us?
What do you suggest?
Yannick pays me so that when shit hits the fan, I can take care of it without him even hearing about it. Usually it's errands, but stuff like this also falls in the job description. My military training should be more than enough to get us into the server mainframe without inside info.
Okay.
And once we're in, we can just clean this mess right up. While making another one.
I still don't trust you, Decker. Alright, I'll trust you. I feel like either answer means he comes with us anyway. Plus he knows now, so it's kind of irrelevant. Go on.
That's the spirit. I knew you'd see it my way. we do this right and make that launch crash tomorrow, and Yannick will be able to buy out enough shares to get a seat back on the board.
You can meet us at the entrance to the storm drains, just south of the main Parallax complex. We'll make our entry from there.
Oh, so we haven't told him the whole plan, so he might be okay.
I can work with that. Just give me a bit to pick up my gear. Don't you worry. This'll all be over soon.
I don't like the sound of that.
Well, that's the last of the people I think we can recruit. Any more would be unwieldy, and we have a nice round set of skills to utilize. Let's head to Parallax now. I'll message Detective Rivers, and we can wait for Mr. Decker to catch up to us there.
Oh, excuse me. I'm very tired.
That should be done with their programming soon, and then we can head in. Is that everything?
I guess.
So we get one shot here.
Not again. Alright, make sure to save. This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Okay. We have gone way over stream time. Some good music, though. Christmas Eve.
Ah, Detective Rivers, I see you've beaten us here.
Can I save? Okay, you know what? We'll keep going. We'll keep going. This is just gonna be a long stream instead.
Wanted to get the lay of the land before anybody else showed up. When are we ready to head in?
We're waiting on someone.
We're waiting for one other person, and then I need to get our distraction going.
Speak of the devil.
Ah, Mr. Decker, precisely. Detective Rivers, allow me to introduce you to...
I know who he is.
Oh.
Leon Decker, ex-Marine, served in North Korea. Record heavily redacted. And working for Yannick Fairlight, who I'm sure is willing to help us out of the kindness of his heart, yeah?
Yeah.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss. Though, let's drop the pretenses, I've never made a secret of Yannick's goals here. He needs Parallax melted down a little for him to get his chair back, and they need to stop some dangerous software.
Ha! And I'm sure that's all your cards laid out on the table, huh?
We're all on the same side. Simple as that.
Alright, well, look, Lexi might keep him in line.
Guy, Turing? I don't like the look of him.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
Got good eyes, detective.
Oof. She does have cybernetic eyes. I wonder if that's a jab at her.
They're new.
Yes, Detective Rivers, I believe Mr. Decker will prove invaluable on this mission. Statistically, we're an entire 17% more likely to succeed with his expertise.
Wow, 17.
Fine. We'll play it your way.
Great. What's the plan, little guy?
Tomcat and I have been unable to find the precise...
Don't use names, Turing.
As they underwent some modifications when Parallax began construction here. But the city's primary power and communication lines still run parallel along them for maintenance purposes.
Okay, so we can probably use them.
The server center is certain to be set adjacent to the tunnel complex to allow easier connection. If we make our way through the drains, we should be able to exit at least close to the new server building. That will get us past the worst of the exterior alarms and defenses of the complex.
They don't have security alarms in the storm drains?
Well, they probably do, but it's unlikely they're in good repair. The water level rises frequently, and maintenance is usually only handled during the dry season in the middle of summer.
Okay, it is Christmas Eve.
The moving water should give an enormous amount of false positives. We'll have to move quickly, since the rains upstream will cause erratic surges in the water levels.
Great, we're gonna fucking drown.
What about this server building? Do we have plans for it? Any info on the guard rotations?
Nope.
Construction on that finished only last year. It's state-of-the-art and currently services the primary ROM control and distribution network. Based on what we've learned, I'm assuming it was built primarily to give Big Blue enough power to sift through all of the data on the network.
That's the AI, right?
That's it.
Right. The entire facility is automated. Security, maintenance, even new construction, all run by ROMs. There might be a single human engineer on site to take care of anything the ROMs can't figure out, but we shouldn't have to worry about any intervention. At least, not immediately.
Hey, Doomtrain Inc. What up? Looks like I'm late to this one. Yeah, I would ordinarily have stopped streaming by now, but it looks like we're at the home stretch of this game. So I've decided to keep going.
I think we can handle some robots, assuming Leon is as good of a shot as the blank marks in his file suggest.
Let's hope we don't have to find out, ma'am.
Once we make our way to the primary server control core, I can link myself into the network and Tomcat can work their magic. That's all we have to do.
Okay, so we need to sneak through the storm drain, not get caught, don't drown, make our way to a state-of-the-art server farm, get in somehow, get access for Tomcat so Tomcat can prevent the deployment of a state-of-the-art AI that's going to take over the whole internet and all of the ROMs and such. And Lexi and Decker are meant to help us stop that from happening, but what neither of them know is that we are also going to deploy Turing's source code to every ROM in the city and essentially create a race of sapient machines. So we'll see how that goes.
That's an awful lot of question marks before the prophet. But we'll figure it out.
Anything you'd like to add?
What do we do if we run into someone? How are we getting out? Do we have a backup plan? Okay. What do we do if we run into someone?
That's what the stunners are for. They'll do bad things to a ROM, but it'll only discombobulate a human.
Discombobulate?
Trust me, I doubt anyone's died from a good discombobulation.
Not humans, at least.
How are we getting out?
I'll buy us some time, one way or another. At the very least, we should be able to bluff our way out with my badge.
Oh, shit, okay.
There'll be hell to pay later, but we'll make it out with our hides intact.
You can just pretend I'm the bad guy and slap some cuffs on me. Yannick can get me out of holding if I need it.
I feel like Decker would like that.
Yeah, I won't have to pretend much for that.
Do we have a backup plan?
If worst comes to worst, Tomcat should be able to damage the servers in some way. We won't be able to stop Parallax completely, but it should slow them down. It might even buy us some time to escape, since they'll be too busy trying to keep the racks from melting down.
Okay, well, that's something. Alright, let's do it.
Excellent. Let me call Oliver and put our distraction in motion. After that, I'll call Jess.
Turing, we're in position.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Are you?
Tell him I'm sick of standing around staring at these losers' faces. Shut up, Chad. I can't hear the phone.
We're ready when you are, Oliver. Go ahead and let Chad do his thing.
It's Starfucker, Turing.
Okay, we'll try to buy you as much time as we can. Chad?
Starfucker.
Hell yes! You ready to do this? Let's bust some skulls! Sorry! He gets overexcited sometimes! Come get some! Ah! Someone just hit me with a bottle!
Oof.
Oops! Gotta go! Wow! Did you see the arm on that fox girl? So awesome!
Oh, there's Jess. Oh wait, no. Jess isn't a fox, she's a cat.
Okay.
Alright, how are things going with Jess?
Hello, Jess.
Holy shit. Did the robot really just call me? How did you even get my personal line?
It's not a good question.
You know what? Never mind. One more thing to have my tech guy handle. After these CTV cameras all mysteriously lose connection to the mesh.
Good one.
Jess, we're calling to...
I know why you're calling. Sorry, I really can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of inciting a riot and putting my friends in danger.
Yeah, but you made clear that was just for you, though, not for us.
Let's get this going, people. Go show those revolution scum who the real future of humanity is.
Good to hear you have things in hand.
Oh yeah, all under control. Pass on my love. In case I didn't say it before, I believe in you.
Doubt.
Prick.
There it is.
Hey, Claire! See if you can nail that blue mohawk douche again.
Not Starfucker!
Right. We're good to go. Let's hurry.
Okay, save. Save quick. Says this is probably not gonna go well. Alright. In we go. This is mechanical and refuses to allow you to open it.
Won't budge. I should have expected this to be blockaded based on what I know of their issues with people making camp in the tunnels. Luckily, yours truly was designed and created by a high-ranking official Parallax employee.
Okay.
Who was very close friends with another high-ranking official Parallax employee.
Okay.
Whose access badge we now possess.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Swipe Vincent's Parallax badge against the lid's security panel and it flashes an affirmation. Why would he be able to open this? That doesn't make sense, but okay. Why would he have security for this thing? Alright, team. Good luck.
Okay, it's time. We'll call Tomcat once we get inside, assuming we find a way in, and they'll lead us into the system.
Doubt.
Let's go. It's better lit in here than I expected.
The city replaced all of the lighting in areas like this with low-power, high-durability LEDs a few years ago.
Smart.
Actually cut down on vagrants setting up camp in the tunnels.
Because they couldn't
Drowning
sleep.
When the rains came through.
Either that, or they could just see better enough to know when to clear out.
Maybe.
Speaking of that, we should move quickly. The waters are likely to rise soon.
Great.
Not high enough to be dangerous, but I don't float well. I can handle being submerged, but I can't swim.
Keep an eye out for one of those maps they leave out for the maintenance crew.
Alright.
It might be printed on the wall, or maybe a terminal if someone was willing to waste that much money.
Okay, everyone, let's keep moving.
Alright, let's mosey. Alright, where are we going? Water hazard sign. Sign means water hazard. Imagine that. You reach out your palm and high five the sign. Alright, going right, I guess. It's the only way we can go. Okay. Caution. This sign is orange, so it just means caution, not warning. Got it. Which way did we go, though, is the real question. Turn around. Or left. I guess I need to follow these. Turn right. Turn right. Okay, what are you? A Water hazard.
Look, there's an information terminal.
Cool.
Huh. Now we know what the city spends its credits on.
Yeah, TVs in the sewers.
Let's see where we are and plan out our path then.
Okay. Why can't I look at it? Okay. Where am I trying to go? Am I trying to go here? Okay. Straight, left, straight, left, right. When I get to a T junction, take a left. And when you get to the next T junction, take a left. Yes? So straight.
Be careful, everyone. The water is starting to deepen.
We'll be okay.
We need to get going. If the water rises too much more, we're gonna get washed out of here. Turing will probably be okay, but the rest of us need to breathe. Mostly.
Left. You know you're in a rich city when they have multiple sewer monitors, exactly. Okay, so straight. Okay, straight, hit a T-junction, turn left. Then keep going straight till you can't go any further. Left, left again. Right, left, left. Okay. Alright, hit a T-junction, turn left. Alright, now we're going straight.
Ah, the water is rising higher.
I know, Turing.
Stop jabbering. And keep your stunners above the water. We can't risk them getting shorted out.
Keep going straight until we can't go straight anymore. Right. Yeah, left, left, right, left, left. Left. Right. Left.
This water is getting mighty high.
Yeah, we're nearly there.
We have to get to an exit. Now.
Left. Left. Hooray!
This is the ladder we're looking for.
Remind me to pass on this part of the mission next time. I'd rather deal with your sister being mad at me.
The main server building is just up there. Let's hurry before someone notices us. Those kids probably can't keep that riot up much longer.
Oh, we didn't get a choice. Okay, we're just up there.
I think I know where we are.
At the server farm? It looks like a server farm. Can I save so I don't have to do that again? No.
Parallax filed this building's plans with the city per regulation, and although they're clearly incomplete, these hallways have been mapped out rather well. It's a straight shot to the server core from here, more or less.
Not more or less, just tell me it's straight.
We've got activity. Looks like something's moving up ahead.
Is it the smoke?
The building security VI must have noticed us.
Of course it did.
We'll have to make it past those ROMs without getting ourselves caught.
Great.
No problem. We've all got stunners. It'll make those bots fry.
No, we don't need to do that.
Well, is there another way? We don't have to destroy them completely, do we?
Not to put too fine a point on it, Turing, but they're not like you.
Yeah,
They're
but
just plastic and programming.
yeah, but if our plan succeeds, they will be.
But they won't always be, not for much longer.
Shut up, Turing.
Lexi, Decker.
No.
The truth is,
No.
we're planning to replace
God
Blue with my
damn it,
original
Turing! Why did you tell him
To
this?
do that, we'll have the power to make every ROM a sapient individual, just like me. We aren't shutting down Big Blue. We're changing it. I know it seems like splitting hairs, but it seems wrong to destroy them when we've come here to give them life. They deserve it.
Oh, fine. Here. Give me that stunner.
Well, shit.
Alright. Done. I've changed the settings on it to give a lower yield with a more lengthy pulse. It should disrupt them long enough for us to get past and won't do any permanent damage to any systems that can't be repaired. Does that assuage your bleeding heart?
Yes?
Thank you, Mr. Decker.
No problem. We
Yep.
can't all be soldiers.
But now you've told him our plan, Turing.
Decker and I will keep our stunners at default settings so we can handle any humans that might show up.
Oh shit, it's all up to me then, is it?
Powered pulse would just piss most people off, but wouldn't stop them. You'll have to take care of the shooting for now.
Great.
Lead the way. We're almost there.
Okay, now can I save? Alright. Time to fuck this up. Beep beep.
Oh, look, and that's a Malcolm Jr. model. They perform basic maintenance duties mostly. They're cute, too.
They're not gonna be cute if they kill us. Can I shoot him?
Wait a second.
Ow.
They're shooting at us!
I told you.
Take it down.
I'm trying.
We've got more of them!
Oh, great. Oh, great.
Oh no, that's a full-scale Malcolm!
Oh, Malcolm Daddy, is it? Fuck.
We can't let them stop us. We've come too far. Let's finish this!
Shit.
That's the last
Did we do it?
one.
Okay.
The door to the server core should be just past this maintenance tunnel, not too far from our current position. There probably won't be any more security once we get there.
What do you mean probably?
Risk in damaging the equipment that supports the racks.
Hey, you two.
Yes.
At this point, I think Lexi and I should hang back and guard the entrance, in case more security shows up.
Alright.
The alarm has been tripped, so backup is bound to arrive sooner rather than later.
Good idea. Neither of us know any of the technical stuff. We can hold our own against Christmas Eve level security.
The lowest level of security. Christmas Eve.
That works. We'll move as fast as we can then. Be careful, you two.
Good luck up ahead. We'll catch up soon.
Come on, let's go.
Junior Deputy. Alright. Another save, so we don't have to do that again. We're having to do a lot of saves in this stream. Just for things that I don't want to have to do again. Okay.
This should be the last hurdle before reaching Big Blue. The configuration ahead doesn't match the available floor plans for this section of the building.
Great. Do we have to guess?
The path is blocked off. We can't go any further in this direction. Hold on for a moment. I'm going to tap into the maintenance mesh and see if I can find a way to open up this path.
Yeah, you do that.
Got it. We should be able to move around freely enough using this. Do you mind opening the door in front of us?
Sure.
Good work.
I do not like the look of that map. It's a hex crawl that we have to do now.
None of this is detailed in the public floor plans for the building. The main frame seems to have been moved up a floor. Perhaps they installed extra heat exchangers in preparation for Big Blue going online. Oh, a call from...
Oh boy. That's not good.
Oh no, I've lost Lexi's transmission. She sounded so distressed. What could have happened?
Decker turned on her. Because I told you not to trust him.
I can't reach her. All of this equipment's interference, combined with being underground, is deflecting most of the transmissions I would otherwise have the ability to receive.
Let's go back to check on her. Sure, she told us to run, right? So, let's finish the mission.
I agree. Lexi is a skilled combatant, and if we go back now, we'd be putting ourselves and the entire mission in jeopardy. However, we won't be able to contact Tomcat or the others until we reach the main control room. We'll just need to call her as soon as we can. But perhaps we should consider hiding first. If security got to her and Decker, they could be headed here next. If someone comes, we can hide amongst the heat exchangers until they pass.
Ugh.
We'll just take a moment to assess the situation. The noise and mist from the climate control should mask our presence. I'll switch to quiet mode on my interface for the duration.
Alright, lead the way.
This way. Someone's coming. Hide!
Okay, how do I hide?
Hello? Turing? Are you there? I need help. No? Hello? Come out. Come out. Wherever you are.
Oh dear.
Surprise. And here I was thinking I would get the drop on the two of you. And we could do this the easy way. Well, at least I tried. I guess that cop warned you I was coming. She's got a hell of a set of peepers on her, huh? Must have cost a pretty penny to let her see through my combat cloaking. And now she's gone and hid, and I can't seem to find her to finish her off. Oh well. I just have to rip the augments out of her on my way out. They'll make a nice souvenir.
I knew I shouldn't have trusted him. But the game doesn't give you an option to not take him with you, which is kind of bullshit. So I didn't want to.
I'm honestly surprised my gears still grind, with how old some of my parts are. I could use it.
Decker is a combat android?
I know, what a pity. And then you decide to change our little plan here tonight. And now I have to clean up your mess before you make a bigger one.
Turing, told you not to tell him the plan.
I'm going to enjoy every minute of this. I'm not usually one for grand speeches. A combat android can only fill out paperwork for so many years before you begin to get thirsty. Theatrics are fun, but I like to get straight to the bloodshed. You know? So let's do this the hard way. I like the hard way. I love the hard way. Lucky for you, your cop friend fried my cloaking emitter with her stunner before she ran off. But really, that's better. See, now you have hope you can win. I can't wait to watch it drip from your eyes as I wear your entrails like a scarf.
Okay. Got a
Let's
bit.
make it even better.
It's got a bit
To your advantage,
gory.
There's a lot of electromagnetic radiation, noise, and weird thermal currents in this room. It actually makes things almost fair. Almost. And now the fun begins.
Oh, shit.
So here's how this is going to work. On my turn, I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you every minuscule detail about how I've stalked you this entire time and have been ahead of you every step of the way. On your turn, you're going to run, maybe hide, perhaps a little of both. Doesn't matter. Player's choice. Lucky you. Just keep in mind, if I manage to scare you or piss you off really bad, I might be able to hear you breathing deeper. Your heartbeat is like sonar to me. The louder it pounds, the faster I race to stop it. Heck, I might even be able to smell you if the currents in the air are just right. So that's the game. Won't this be fun?
No.
This is bad. What do? We can't fight him.
This is correct.
Wait, we have the... No, he messed with our zapper.
He sure
We
did.
can't take him with these settings,
Because
and
you
there's
told
no
him.
time for me to figure out how to avert it.
Because you told him the plan.
We also don't have much firepower left. We only have the charge left for 4 stun level shots, at most.
Okay, so we can get caught 4 times.
Let me see. The interface I'm using allows me to control whether these surrounding server columns are active or not. If I close off some nodes, it should at least slow his movement and disorient him. It won't stop him outright, but I can focus on tracking Decker's location using this, and you just tell me where to block off his path so we can try to navigate him away from us.
Okay.
Don't try to trap him. He might get more angry. Just have him to avoid us until we think up some sort of solution. If he finds us, be ready to shoot.
Ready or not,
Here I come.
You take the lead.
Shit.
Pick where to close first, then let's get moving.
Okay, so he's gonna move towards us. And we need him to not move towards us. Can I save? Nope. I guess we close this one off first. No, we close this one off and then try to move.
Run before he recovers.
What the fuck happened there?
That bought us some time, but only a bit. Keep moving.
Did he just shoot the door out? What the fuck? Did I open the door? Don't understand. Also not sure where we're trying to get to.
So let's see. Where do I start? I suppose the old man is a good enough place as any. He honestly thinks he's some kind of modern Machiavelli. But to be frank, he hasn't been on much of a winning streak lately. Parallax used him as a scapegoat for that big ROM database hack back in '54. They even got him to resign as CTO just to powder their own noses. And as soon as he did, they stabbed him in the back and voted him off the board the very next day. Even I'll admit, that's cold. Since then, he's been licking his wounds, waiting for the chance to get revenge, to get back where he feels he belongs. I dug through dirt for years with him, looking for a way to blackmail Parallax so that he could make his way back into the elite. So imagine our surprise when one of our informants inside Parallax tells us of this brand new Big Blue project. The perfect opportunity. But we had to act immediately. And then you walk in right through the front door of Hayden, the only person with the ability to take advantage of Big Blue, who's just mysteriously gone missing. I was going to dump your body in the bay, but Fairlight figured it might pay off if we give you a little lead, and waited to see what you
I was right not to trust Fairlight.
Another way. And boy, did it ever.
Okay, let's move.
I suppose I should tell you how impressive Hayden's little creation is. Oh, except he's dead, so I guess it doesn't matter. But without you, we wouldn't have our path to Big Blue, the gold mine. Of course, Fairlight would prefer to not tank Parallax stock to the shitter, but this is too good of an opportunity to pass up. As soon as I'm done playing with you two, I'm going to trash this entire server complex. That'll wreck tomorrow's launch, but only temporarily.
Let's move.
That's not fair.
No, I wasn't even planning to kill you until a few minutes ago, when Turing just had to spill the beans on your idea of turning all ROMs sacred.
I knew it.
That can't happen. Big Blue relies on ROMs being easy to control and patch. Your plan is a little more permanent. Fairlight needs a way back in, but he wants that power. By the time Big Blue is ready to come back online, Fairlight will be back in control, and it'll launch under his administration. With Big Blue, he'll have access to every ROM on the planet, and that's what he's always been after.
Let's move.
If I open a door for him, it means he won't shoot it. It means I'll be able to close it later. Not sure what I'm supposed to do there.
We just have to keep our distance. We're not even hurting him.
How do I hide?
Let's get out of here.
Is this hide?
He's just toying with us, and we only have one shot left.
And hey, I'm getting what
I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with these.
Why don't you show yourself and I'll tell you what it is?
I'm thinking. Don't let him get to you.
Think faster, Turing.
Oh, and I really should extend my sincerest personal thanks to the two of you.
Why?
Fairlight has a discretionary policy for the way I handle his problems. Just haven't been that many opportunities to indulge in my hobby. And he pays well enough that I restrain myself. Plausible deniability and all that. Remember? Flower went to all this trouble to make me the best murderer in the world. And I've spent years fetching papers. Papers! That's like using a gun as a shovel. You could do it, but there are simply better tools. Thankfully, following you two has let me stop digging and start burying. I haven't had this much fun in years. Fairlight has been very generous indeed. Not that he asked for this, but I assume I won't be out buying a box of tissues to dry his tears. You and that cop lady are the only two loose threads left. Maybe sympathy for good measure. Oh, that reminds me. You should have seen your faces when I ran over that scumbag parts dealer right in front of you.
Oh, it was him. He was in the truck.
Ah, there's no one in the car. Priceless. I had to do that gossip rag prick Nova by sabotage. Too risky doing it in person. Could get caught on camera. Luckily, anchors are good at sinking. And then that Zin. She had the scoop of the century. Had. Did you see how neat I did that blogger, though? It's been several days since I offed him. While you were busy sniffing for Hayden, Shotaro was way ahead of you on Baby Blue. I have to thank you for that, too. Keeping the lid on Baby Blue was my greatest accomplishment in this entire play. We had to protect Parallax a little while before we could take them out. Timing was everything. If Baby Blue became discovered, the trail of breadcrumbs would lead straight to Big Blue, and it would no longer be possible to launch, today or any time. Exactly in the same way Hayden publishing his creation of Turing would have ruined everything for Parallax.
Sorry, I realize I've been pretty quiet for this whole section. It's a bit tense, I guess. Sorry about that. So he has been leveraging Baby Blue or keeping Baby Blue around so that they could keep Big Blue alive.
Anyway, Baby Blue started acting up too much and drawing attention to itself. Otska was moments away from publishing it before my knife met his back. Where do you think Tomcat got that lead to Augmented Eye in the first place? And every turn you took led to one little risk after another. Nothing I couldn't handle. You know, most of my body is designed for killing. When I do it, it feels so good.
So he's been following us this whole time.
Like, you know how you feel about doing journalism? It's all that matters to you?
Nah, not really, no.
That's how I feel about murder.
Got an answer yet, Turing?
I should have known from the start. This is my fault. I'm programmed to handle interpersonal relationships. I should have seen his true intentions.
Yep, should have listened to me, really.
Only I hadn't been so careless.
Still going with this, huh? Okay.
It wasn't always like this.
Why does he get so many turns? So many moves?
I should tell you.
I wanted to be an architect. I had a wife and a baby on the way. But, you know, accidents happen, and suddenly I was just a brain on life support. My family couldn't afford the procedures to bring me back. Then Flower showed up, with promises of the old me.
Is he RoboCop?
The old Wilson Decker. So they signed away my brain, hopeful the old me would just waltz back through the door. The last time my family saw me, I was being hauled away by professionals for ripping open my dog's skull.
Oof.
Want to know something about being a brain in a box?
No.
You forget everything about what it means to be human, even when you try. You can't even kill yourself. Your computations and algorithms keep you from doing so.
You don't exist for you anymore. I miss feeling tired.
I miss the smell of my wife's hair, the taste of my mom's pies, the
How
feeling
could
of
you
a pillow on my face.
miss these
after a
things
long
if he doesn't
day.
have the memory of them anymore?
All of that was taken from me. When I try to remember, all I feel are formulas for sense, pressure in joules. Everything's in binary. You know,
She told my daughter that
Daddy's dead. She's probably right. I wouldn't call me alive either. So you see, my friends, hunting you is all I have left. The city compatibility between my body's sensors and my brain make it so that the only thing I can really feel anymore is the adrenaline rush I'll get from spilling your blood.
How would you get an adrenaline rush? Adrenaline doesn't come from your brain. It comes out of your pancreas. Doesn't it?
I guess if they wanted to kill a robot, they sure as hell got one. And now, it's time to show off what I can do.
Okay. I'm inclined to just stay here, but I don't think the game will just let you stay here. Why so many? Look how many turns he gets. Hey, what's up?
Hurry, get moving. Oh no, our zapper is out of charge.
Sure is. Well, that's it, we're dead.
No, please, you have to get up. Please, please, try to get up. You can't give up yet.
Right, you know what? We've already streamed for a good while on this, and I don't know what's up with that section. Like, why does he get one turn sometimes and then gets like 50 turns the next turn? So I need to read up on that, and next week we'll have a look at the ending. That's very frustrating section. Like, it's a really cool like twist, and you know, he's playing cat and mouse with you, and it's really fun, but the game doesn't make sense. He says I have an option to hide. I don't see that option anywhere. How do I hide? You know? So I don't know. I need to look up more on that. Anyway, tomorrow Sony have a state of play, so I'll be streaming that. It'll be 11 p.m. Irish summertime. So if you're around for that, that's a pretty short one. It'll be half an hour. So yeah, try and get in at 11, and we can watch it together and take the piss out of it, more or less. No stream on Friday. Saturday continuing Xenoblade Chronicles, and Sunday weekly news recap. So I'll see you guys for that. Anyway, I'm gonna go because that's really pissed me off, to be honest. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully see some of you for State of Play tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. Bye bye.